Google data centers still rely heavily on chip giants like Intel and AMD for central processing units, CPUs, and NVIDIA for graphics processing units, GPUs. Google makes a different category of chips called ASICs, application-specific integrated circuits, which are more efficient because they're built for a single purpose. Google's best known for its AI-focused ASIC, the TPU, but it also makes ASICs to power YouTube called VCUs, video coding units. And just like Apple, Google also makes custom chips for its devices. The G4 powers the new fully AI-enabled Pixel 9, and the new A1 powers Pixel Buds Pro 2. But the TPU is what set Google apart, because when it launched in 2015, it was the first of its kind.
So the AI cloud era has completely reordered the way companies are seen, and this silicon differentiation, the TPU itself, may be one of the biggest reasons that Google went from the third cloud to being seen truly on parity, and in some eyes, maybe even ahead of the other two clouds for its AI prowess.
Amazon Web Services announced its first cloud AI chip, Inferentia, in 2018, 3 years after Google's came out. Microsoft's first custom AI chip, Maya, wasn't announced.
The pictures home and shit.
Today, I'm going to share.
Sending gangster pictures home and shit. To all my neglected kids out there. Yeah, if I knew I was going to be this successful, I wouldn't have spread my dick so thin. I gave it to people who didn't deserve it. For 20 years. Over 20 years. I worked with some of the best actors and actresses in the world, you know what I mean? First movie I did was Next Friday. The second movie I did was about the Benjamins. I was on cocaine. I'm in the motherfucking movie. Go watch the movie again. The guy was high in the motherfucker. When I was saying 15, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, I was on coke like a motherfucker. I did Bernie Mac's last movie, y'all. It was called Soul Man, y'all. I was on the set with Mac in his last movie, man. Man, you couldn't. That's a movie, man. Man, you couldn't pay for this shit. And I'm sitting there talking to Bernie Mac. He had an oxygen tank, man. He had an oxygen tank. But one thing I can say about him, he was still having fun. He was still talking shit. He was like, fuck these motherfuckers, punk motherfuckers. And I said, Bernie Mac, give me some advice. What's the best advice you can give a young comic? He said, don't do nothing for money. I said, huh? You told him to tell no young po-ass comedian that. The next movie I did was Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Then I did a movie called Jumping a Broom. Then I did a movie called Petey Green. You ain't never seen that, have you? Go check it out. Me, Don Cheadle, Taraji, Chiwetel. Go check it out. These are independent films. Then I did another movie with Forrest Whitaker called Vipop. And I played a nigga in our movies, y'all. I got a chance to work with the great Whitney Houston, man. And just coming on the set with her every day was crazy because she didn't want to fuck with nobody but me. Come on, smoke a cigarette. And me and her on the... This how she was on the side of the building smoking a cigarette like this. I said, this the best time to ask Whitney Houston some real shit. I said, did Tina have anything on you and Bobby Brown? She said, oh, no. They didn't have shit on us. I just want to tell y'all, man, the whole time I was on that journey, I was delusional. And I just like to tell y'all that it's okay to be delusional. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be delusional. Be out of your motherfucking mind to be successful, to become great. You gotta be blissful. Delusion comes from trauma. It comes from not being accepted. So whatever you gotta do to make it, to become who you need to become, stay delusional. Cause that's fucked up when a woman kick you out and you ain't got nowhere to go. And you just talking shit. Yeah, fuck that shit. What I am to this family. Shit. Talk that motherfucker shit to me. Fuck that shit. I know what have you seen my, I ain't saying shit, man. See the kids and try to confide in them. Everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be good. The kid is what? I ain't upset about nothing. I love you. Love you. Get your ass out of here, man. You fuck around and go to work and come back, this nigga sleep on the couch. I thought you was gone. Soon as Earl get off work, I'm out of here. If you kick a man out the house and you even say one thing remotely about like you care about him, he gonna start moving back in. How's your mother doing? Well, doing pretty good. Yup, you know they had her in the hospital this week. But they said her blood pressure then rose up. Like niggas move, get your ass out of here, man. How you gonna move back in? Everybody kept asking me, well, what would you have did? Out on the ground and had a Caesar, all that money he got to shaking and the dog shit out of the Big Willie. I'd have been on people's court with his ass. Don't. The plaintiff, Will Smith. I'd have said, Your Honor, I want to be in 3 of his movies with him. I want to be in Bad Boys 9 with him and Martin. I want to play Jeffrey on the new Fresh Prince. Coretta Scott King, a bully. Yeah, Coretta Scott King, a bully. She made Martin Luther King run and march in them hot ass suits. Jay, come on, y'all, let's go. Jada Pick, yeah, y'all was quiet, wasn't you? You thought I was doing some Kevin Samuel shit, didn't you? Jada Pickett, a bully. She made that man smack that man. She made that man smack that man. Made that man smack that. Made that man smack that bitch. Was playing until she looked at him. And he walked his ass right back up there. She looked at him like old girl looked at Baby D with Rick and say, you know what time it is. He slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. What's up, Neptune? Yeah, we on the avenue tonight, y'all. We on the avenue. Yeah, the Madam C.J. Walker building, man. Yeah, we on the avenue, man. Everybody's mama got lied to on this street back in the day. It's the half right here. Yeah, we in motherfucking nap time. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Shit. Yeah, man, everybody's mama got laughed. My mama and daddy met on this street at a club called Place to Play. Y'all too young for that, yeah. That's where it was going down, at the Place to Play, nigga, in that avenue. Yeah, shit. My mother, she used to go to them fucking TA meetings. Them teachers be lying on you and shit. You ever see your mother talking to a teacher and you just looking at your mother like, I'm gonna tear your ass up later on. Yeah. My mother used to talk about she was gonna kick the teacher's ass. I'm gonna let that bitch know. I'm gonna let her have it. And get up there and be nice. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks a lot. Get your ass in the car. I'm like, what the fuck did she tell you? I see why there's so much crime in y'all city. The police ain't shit. Not the ones in here. That's my man in them. That's my... Y'all police is niggas, man. Niggas got dreadlocks and shit. Well, Charlotte, what the fuck wrong with you, Charlotte? Them motherfucking call like that, Charlotte? You ain't a policeman. Cause the police jump behind motherfucking niggas, they call they mama. Mama, the police behind me. Oh, Lord, where you at? They behind me. Oh, my God. It's time for your prayer, Corey. Remember what the prayer was? She tell Daddy Ray they got him. Them black daddies be glad you gone to jail. Good enough for his ass, let him go down there and clear shit up. This is good. You can go down there and get him a trade. Get that nigga's ass out of this house.
I don't know if you got to watch the tape. They said they had on there about something about me. I'm talking about this marriage thing, but it seemed like a lot of the things, I'm not blaming marriage, but it seemed like a lot of things that I've been through have happened when I was married, and it's just ironic. I don't know how that went down. But if you got a chance to watch the tape, the motherfucker said something about going to lie. You know how they do, the media, gonna say that I was out in the street yelling stuff. Did they say that on that tape? Did they say that shit? They did say that? They said, motherfucker, see how they lie? You know, I see white men out there, be walking all the fucking time. They don't get in trouble. I go out to the street. One day I go out there and then I get in trouble. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Because how they tell, man, mother. No, I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you what happened. You know, I happened to be married at the time, right? And, you know, the wife at the time asked me to go get something to eat. Being a good husband that I am, that's what I did. I went out I said, okay, fine, I'll go to McDonald's, get something to eat. Now that I think about it, I don't even know why I went out in the street to get something to eat, because being a good husband that I am, as hard as I work, I should have had a home-cooked meal, you know? I should have, you know? And, but I should have addressed that then, y'all. I should have addressed it then. So I go out in the street and shit, and I'm walking down the street, and I wait for a light. I go to cross the street, catch the light, and next thing you know, you got ambulance, firemen, policemen, all of them out there jumping on me. They got guns and all that, all because I try to run across the street and catch the light, y'all. Nah, I was high as a motherfucker, y'all. I was high as shit. Damn, I was lunching. I was smoking that, ew, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I should have known something was up with that shit.
Oh, my God. I was just about to dance. Hey, baby, what's happening? Time in the house? Oh, my God. I was just about to dance, but I didn't want to fall out, I didn't know who was going to pick me up, you know what I'm saying? But, black people don't help you. I don't know him that good. White people always, are you okay? If I fall right now, who going to pick me up? Nobody. Y'all be sitting across the street. That fat dude fell over there for real. I am so silly, I'm telling you. You know what, though? I'm tired of old people. I'm tired of old people saying what they want to say to us and hurting our feelings and walking off. Old people say anything like they ain't said nothing and just walk off. You know, you taught as a child when an old person say something to you, you don't talk back. But now I am an adult. I let their ass have it. I'm in church Sunday. I spoke to this old lady. I said, hey, ma'am, how you doing? She said, hey, baby, how big you gonna get? I say, bitch, how old you gonna get? She got mad. You fat motherfucker, you old bitch. We in church now. Then she gonna take me home, old fat ass boy. And people that get mad with us, quit calling us fat motherfuckers. Because we already know that. Y'all be saying it like y'all giving us a pop quiz question. We don't give a fuck. Lady called me that other day, you fat motherfucker. I was like, I didn't care. You want to make me mad, you tell me Popeye chicken going out of business. Boy, I set this theater on fire. And Krispy Kreme donut will make you wreck your car. Am I lying? You'll be riding down the street and that hot light come on. You be walking like, give me 6 of them glazed. 6 glazed, 6 glazed. The lady say something like this, you can get 6 more for $1. You be like, you bullshit. Go, put them in there, put them in there. Nigga, I can eat a dozen, my teeth won't even touch them. You think I'm bullshit? I was inhaling them motherfuckers. My little girl was looking at me, Daddy, you supposed to eat them. I said, no, you don't. You supposed to inhale these motherfuckers. Have you ever had one hot? You know what I'm talking about? Oh my God, I'm having a flashback right now. Krispy Kreme. Oh man. And you know you're being when you go to a restaurant and you sit at the buffet. The manager say, you can't sit here. You be like, I don't see no sign. You got to have a sign for a nigga to sit there. Am I lying? I got a cousin so big, he be dancing when we at the buffet. You know how big they... He be happy the mother. My cousin big. You don't see niggas so big, he keep food in his mouth. You know, just like a cow. You know, a cow hold food in his mouth. We was in the car driving home, he just started chewing. And nigga, what you got? Nigga, some of that baked chicken. It's still in your mouth. Yeah. I got some goddamn cornbread on this side. Now you know you fat when another fat person look at you go, God damn. What did you eat? Shit. You know you're fat when you look in the mirror and have to look at your dick, you know what I'm saying? You be in the mirror tired, is that my dick? That play up hole, nigga. Women, y'all got a power and you ain't know how to use it. What's up, baby? Don't let that big weight fool you, ain't good. Get you one time, you be stalking me like a motherfucker. Be all up in a tree at the hotel. There he is, girl, there he is. Cause they always bring a girlfriend. Come on, girl, come on up the tree. She be fat. I can't climb that tree. Give me a ladder. Don't let the big weight fool you. Break your back in 3 different places. By the kitchen, by the bathroom, by the garage door. I'll make a chili out of it. Bruce. What's up? You know what though, the big women always be approaching me. Why do they do that? Like we gonna make something happen, you know what I'm saying? Big women always approach me. We can't do nothing but shit. Look at a workout tape. And women, y'all gotta start going back to the old school thing to turning your man on. You need to do certain things. See, certain things you can say to a man to turn him on. Y'all don't realize you can say stuff make his dick tingle, you know what I'm saying? She be on the phone, when I get home, I'm going to suck that. That girl, come on now, quit it. Quit it now, you're making it tingle. You're making it tingle, goddamn, you're making it tingle. You can play with it when you get there. Come here, Gary, go. He got like he don't want you to grab it. He be really doing like this. Go on now. It's a difference between black and white pornos. People say they're not, but it's a difference between black and white. White pornos have a concept. You know how they met and everything. White people got this thing, well, all right. You know what I'm saying? They're like, let's have a party. Well, all right. Black people don't do that. You be like, let's have a party. You be like, who gonna buy the shit? Last time I had to buy everything. But black and white porno, it's a different. When white pornos come on, they meet, lady come on, hey Carol, hey Chuck, what's going on? Brad told me you was over here. Well, all right. Then the music come on, ding 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 ding, ding 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 ding. Black pornos are not like that. Am I bullshitting? As soon as you put the tape in, match play, click, 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 click. Nigga looking all in the camera. You go back to the white porno, ding 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 ding. You know it's a difference between black and white people. People say they're not, but it is. If you go in an all-black club tonight and a white person walk in, black people ain't gonna say nothing because we don't care. As long as you're not causing a problem, we don't give a fuck. A white, you could be in an all-club night jamming, and they be like, hey man, a white dude that walked in, be like, shit, I don't give a fuck. But let the table turn. Let it be a brother walking in a redneck bar. The music will stop. As soon as he hit the door, ding, 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 ding. God damn it, who let you in here? Somebody killed the doorman because that son bitch is slipping. White people are different. White people rock up on a brother dog and don't even know it. You know that? You can have a Rottweiler, 200 pounds. This your puppy? Hand all in the mouth. Wow, niggas don't do that. We see a dog we don't know, we cross the street. Nigga don't know that dog. White people are different. White people fire you from a job and still be smiling. This lady told me, I'm sorry, I gotta let you go. If you need a good reference, tell them to give you a call. Reference? I'm thinking about blowing this motherfucker up. You know, that brings me to women. Women are smooth. Women are thinking while you sleep at night. You know that? Fellas, women do fool around. But the reason they're gonna get caught, because women plan shit. And when a woman fucks another man, he lives across town, out of town. Fellas, we fuck with next door neighbor co-workers. Wondering how she found out. Women, if you ever catch a woman, you better believe somebody told on her. Because women think while you sleep at night. Because one thing about women, women have a plan. Then they have a backup plan. Then they have a backup plan to back up the backup plan. Women's shit is in order. Women are thinking while you sleep at night. That's why you can wake up at 3 in the morning, look at your girl, she looking right at your ass. You be like, damn, you ain't sleep. She be like, hell no, I'm thinking about something. That's why I gotta have a woman down with me, and I mean down with me thoroughly. That means if I go somewhere and get into a fight, and she with me, that means we get into a fight. I don't need you hollering and screaming until I stop the fight. I need you jabbing that nigga ass. Because if I get my ass whooped when we get home, you get your ass whooped. That's just how I go. And one thing about women, they will help you to the car and nurse you back to health, but in the back of her mind, you got your ass whooped. And it might not come up to 6 months to a year later, but it's going to come up because women don't forget shit. You and her get arguing at home, you're like, girl, I will whoop your ass, and she'll stop everything. Hold on. You gonna whoop my ass, but you couldn't beat that dude ass at the club? You be like, girl, shut up. I had on my dress shoes. It's like when you make love to your woman and you come fast. She ain't gonna say nothing that night, but that morning, women know how to fuck with you. She get right up. Good morning, Minute Man. You be getting mad, gone with that bullshit. Hey kids, breakfast will be ready in just a minute. I told you to cut that shit out now. Hey kids, the school bus will be here in about 1 minute. Go ask your dad, he knows about that. Now, let me get something straight. My name is Bruce. Not Big Bruce, not Big Boy, not Big Man, not Brucey, not Big Swole. You call me anything other than that, I'm going to call it back like I see you. You understand what I'm saying? So you better get ready. You feel what I'm talking about? I'm in Miami about 3 weeks ago. I saw O.J. Simpson. He jumped out of the truck. What's happening, Fat Bruce? I said, shit, it ain't nothing killer. This motherfucker get mad. My name ain't Killer. My name ain't Fat Bruce. Big head motherfucker. It's a me. He got a head like a zoo on Fred Flintstone. Hello, dum-dum. Hi, ding-a-ling. I thought he was driving the truck with a helmet on. You think I'm moving? Now, let me get something straight with you guys. I'm not like the average comedian. Average comedian have an ending joke, they tell jokes, they get through with the joke. When they leave, they be like, peace, somebody here. I don't do that because I don't tell jokes. I tell real life stories and make it funny. So when I get through performing on stage, I don't have an ending joke, be like, peace. When I get through, I just walk the fuck off stage.
We got 72-hour deodorant. I ain't know we needed that. Which one of you mangy, musty varmints asked for some fucking 72-hour deodorant? Man, I swear I hate it here. Niggas done got way too lazy, man. 3 days, nigga? You want 3 days off? I missed a day before, but goddamn. If you buy 72-hour deodorant, that let me know you plan on not washing your ass for 3 days. Why the fuck would you put it on and then wash your ass later on that night? Nigga, you got 2.5 days left. That's some Gen X shit, man. You ever looked at that woman selling that shit? I wouldn't take no hygiene advice from her. Yeah, that bitch look unkept. Hair all matted and shit, trying to sell me some hygiene products. Armpits, thigh folds, butt cracks, toes. Like, no, bitch, the tub. Get your ass in it. Fuck that. The washcloth ain't never failed me. Shit, I might need an extra swipe of deodorant some days, but I'm gonna get through. Better yet, putting deodorant on your ass crack is next level.
When I say get throughout my show, I don't mean. I'm about to whoever's just said that right now. That sounded sexier than look even right there, right? She said, "Shut the fuck up." I don't know who that was, but I want to. Oh, you guys really arguing? Body shots. What happened, baby? No. Don't kick him out yet. Don't kick them out yet. Chill out. Don't kick them out yet. What's happening? Why? Come up here. Explain your case. Come up here. Come up. Let her up here. Just let her. Okay. Batty. Let her explain herself.
No.
What happened?
It's because I laugh really loud. I laugh like a hyena and they're mad.
Who's mad? That's her?
No, not her.
Who's mad? Come up here, explain your case. Okay, stand off to the side.
Wait, and then his girl want to get mad, and then his girl's man wants to call me a bitch.
Hold on. Espérate. I don't even know them. Hey, espérate. Hey. Espérate. I don't even know them. And they want to kick me out. So who are you? I don't know, but they want to kick me out. Come up here. You want to get kicked out or not? Get up here then. Get up here if you don't want to get kicked out.
Get up here. They're not going to kick you out if you get up here. Relax.
My name is Liz. I didn't do anything and they want to kick me out.
Okay. Who's this crackhead right here? What's up, perro? Get over here. No. Because if you don't stay up here, you're going to get kicked out of the club. You got to stay up here. No, you want to be nosy, bitch? Get up here. No, be nosy all the way, bitch.
No, they want to include me.
Okay, chill out. Okay, so that's your...
Are y'all guys friends? Are you brothers? Okay, well, split up a little bit. You do not have to be that close to each other. They can't even laugh and move their arms. Y'all look like a poster for a gay cruise. Put some space in between. Come to the seas with us.
What's that?
Jen and this your man right here? What's your name, brother? Fight. You guys are, wait, what? She look good.
He freaked the out.
Yeah, okay. I felt like prison just now. Sir, you better leave early. That felt scary as a motherfucker. Sir, do you own a gun? Go get one. That scared the shit out of me. I'm talking to her. What's your name? Jen. She look good. God damn, man. What kind of penitentiary energy you got? I'm gonna leave you alone. I don't want to get you caught up. What made you say that? He said me no have no home training. I'm telling you, sir, you're in trouble. They're gonna wake up behind the alley. The police, can you tell us what he looked like? No, but he said she looked good. She looked good. And he had his in his hand. These are the most talkative ass. You got a man, sweetie? Just say you do before you activate King Kong.
Please down. Give it up for the African king of comedy, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, you mother suckers? Look at me. I'm the captain now. Origin from West Africa, but when I came from Africa, I did not appreciate them African jokes. Let me ask you a question right now. What the hell is an African booty scratcher? Please, can somebody Google that right now? What is a booty scratcher? Why y'all call me that? Like we just stand around Africa and just scratch our eyes for no reason. And I appreciate them dark skin jokes. Tar Baby, Knight Rider, Darth Vader, Midnight Train to Georgia. One time, this motherfucker called me under the bed. He said I look like under the bed. That's dark as hell. Have you looked under the bed lately? In the daytime and the nighttime, that bitch is dark. He gonna talk about every time he look at me, he gets sleepy. Kiss my eyes. Talking about my white blood cells are black. Talking about I look like I have no bright ideas. Talking about the difference between me and midnight is 11:59. Talking about when God said let there be light, I was out of town. He gonna talk about Stevie Wonder sees me every day. What do you mean by that? What you laughing at, mother suckers? I love California. I see a lot of different races. Whatever race you are, be proud of your race. You Mexican, be proud to be Mexican. Without you, there'll be no Taco Bells. If you Indian, be proud to be the Indian. Forgot a dot. Get 2 dots on your head. If you're white, be proud of being white. So what, you can dance, who cares? You can't have good credit and dance. You Chinese, Japanese, be proud so you can drive. Who give a damn? You can't make the cars and drive the motherfuckers. You from the Middle East, be proud to be Middle Eastern. Put on your turban. Tell them that you are the bomb. You African, be proud being an African. So what, your daddy been in America for 30 years, drive a taxi, don't know where the hell he's going. You can't have a big penis and no directions. But I'm proud of being an African. I would never ever sell out. Okay, don't clap, not too fast. I sold out one time. I was in this.
But I always did good with women, okay? And for a normal guy, I did really good. For a fat guy, I should be in the Hall of Fame, okay? Seriously. I'm not joking around, man. I did really well. I had a lot of heart, you know? You gotta have the right attitude to pick up women. Who gives a damn? Ask them. Talk to them all. That's what I do. I go into a bar, and I start with the hottest chick in there and work my way down. Let the market set the price. If she says no, fine. If the worst thing that could happen is I go home and eat a turkey pot pie, jerk off, and watch Sports Center, that's a strong Thursday. That's a strong Thursday, Jack. I can't hate on that. That's a strong Thursday. That's as good as it gets, man. You know, ask her. You know, she might have low self-esteem. You don't know. Oh, yeah, daddy's got something to make you feel pretty. Come on, baby. Come on. A lot of guys use come-on lines and stuff like that. Not me. I just walk up to women and just be forthright, you know? Hello. I saw you from across the room, and you are absolutely beautiful. Pardon me if I'm being too forward, but I just thought to myself, if I let you go away without talking to you, I'm stupid. If you're half as beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside, you're somebody I'd like to get to know. Can I sit down? Oh my God, seriously. I know. You're feeling it now, aren't you, girls? Like, this motherfucker is serious. I know, right? A lot of guys don't understand how women operate, okay? Guys, shut up, okay? Shut your mouth. More guys talk their way out of pussy than ever talk their way into it, okay? Shut your mouth. Every woman wants to have a great conversation, okay? None of them want to hear what you have to say. They just want to hear themselves rattle on. So knowing how women work, their patterns are about 5 minutes into the conversation, it'll die down. She'll stop, she'll end her story, she'll drink some of the free drink you got her, and wait for you to ask her more questions about herself so she can take off for another 5-6 minutes. Now, I always like girls who have freckles. I always have liked girls who have freckles. It's a white, black, or brown. I like girls who have freckles. Always have, okay? Thing is, girls with freckles always hate their freckles because it's a mark on their face, and they've been brainwashed by the makeup industry to think that any mark on their face is somehow a detraction from who they are, instead of an enhancement, like I think it is. But you have to understand that makeup is the biggest con ever pulled on man, okay? Do you understand? Okay, it's the stupidest, okay, it's a big con, okay? They strike you girls when you're young, okay? You're young, all right? And they're like, oh, you're 13, huh? Yeah, I'm 13. Things are weird. Yeah, I'll say, because you look like shit. Really? Yes. All that shit on your face, you got to cover that up. Yeah, it's all... here's some cover-up. Put that on your face. Oh, fuck, now you look like a zombie. you're gonna need some color, so here's some makeup. Here's your makeup, okay? Yeah, that shit's hard to get off, isn't it? You'll need makeup remover and night cream and all these other shit because it ruins your skin. Girls, it's just a fucking con. They're conning you, all right? If you all stopped wearing makeup tomorrow, there's nothing we could do. You're the only game in town, okay? You're not gonna turn 3 billion men gay overnight. It's just not gonna happen. We'll still fuck you, okay? Believe it or not. And you'll save thousands of dollars every year, okay? In time and wear on your face. No guy this has never been said by a man ever. Get the fuck off my dick! Is that last year's eyeshadow? You dirty bitch, get out of here! It's never been said ever. Ever. You don't have to wear it, girls. You don't have to wear it. But they get worked up, man, you know? So, if you're gonna talk to a bunch of women, guys, and you don't want to hear what they have to say, use these phrases and gestures to seem like an amazingly attentive listener. Watch. Oh my God. No. What? You're crazy. Okay, all right. And this is the hardest one of all, okay? I love cats too. That's hard. That's a difficult one. You can get that one down. You've taken the stone from my hand, Grasshopper, okay? You are impressive. You are Sensei Masa. What you do, just make conversation. Hi, how are you? Okay? And let her start rambling, okay? Again, she'll go for like 5 minutes and die off, all right? All right? So anyway, we got my cat back from the vet and it was okay. She's waiting for you to ask more about her, okay? What you do, if you don't have a lot of time, keep on looking at her in the eyes, okay? Just keep on looking at her in the eyes. She might have some bomb boobs. Don't look down. Right in the eyes. That's a distraction. That's a test. If you look down, you failed, okay? You understand? Eyes only, all right? What? What? What are you looking at? Jesus. Stop. What? I'm sorry. It was something weird happened while you were talking. I got kind of tunnel vision and everything else fell away and I got lost in your eyes. But what glued my eyes to yours were the way these little freckles just kiss your cheek and nose are beautiful. Just let it see it. Just let it see it. Let her marinate in that bullshit, okay? Let her marinate. You watch. She'll take the bait because they will argue with you. If you give a woman a compliment about something she doesn't agree that's fucking nice, she'll argue that you're wrong. Really? You like my freckles? Oh my God, I hate my freckles. I want to have them like lasered off, okay? But it's so expensive, all right? And my dermatologist gave me some fading cream and they're really lightening up, but they're not all the way gone. And I'm saving up money to get them lasered off. You know, I'm working extra shifts at Chili's. And it's so hard now because everybody wants a new cheeseburger. Everybody wants that new cheeseburger. And everybody's like, oh my God, we need the cheeseburger. And everybody wants ranch. Can I have some more ranch? I need some more ranch. Can I want some more ranch? Ranch. Can I get some more ranch, please? I want some more ranch. Anybody got any ranch? This is not a ranch. It's a Chili's, okay? There are no cows. But anyway, that's why I'm going to get them lasered off, okay? You let her run a little bit, and then like a pimp. This is a pimp move, white kids, okay? This might be hard for you to pull off. My man got no problem, okay? Watch. Shh. That's right. Put your finger about 1/4 of an inch away from her lips. Shh. And then bring your fingers up, move her hair off her face. Go down here to the jaw, switch your 2 interior fingers. Follow that jawline up to her chin, lifting her chin ever so slightly. Now you got this bitch's full attention. And that's when you say some smooth shit. No, baby, don't ever touch a freckle on your face. I think a woman without freckles is like a night without stars. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. It worked, man. It worked a lot. Say what you will, but it works. Sometimes you fish with a hook and a line, and sometimes you cast a net, you know? If there was a bunch of girls, you know, you got to use your talents, what you got. My mama was a choir teacher, so I just walk up to women and start singing 70s love songs, you know? I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is alright with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I wanna spend my life with you. No, bitch. Alright, see it. It's a numbers game. Eventually one of them's drunk enough. I lied to get women into bed, but I never lied about what was gonna happen. It builds false hope, don't it, girls? Guys tell you stuff like, girl, I'm gonna fuck you all night long. You ain't getting that lie out of my mouth. That's a goddamn lie right there, Jack. You are not getting that lie to leave my lips. Because women expect you to live up to that shit. I tell them the truth. Look, I'm gonna give you 20 minutes of hard dicking. And then I'm going to sleep. And if you don't come, I ain't gonna feel bad about it. I am not gonna feel bad, not one bit. I told you exactly how much time you had allotted for your orgasm, 20 minutes, same as me. That's all I need, girl, that's all you need. You understand? I believe in equal rights for women, I do. I'm pro-woman. Don't be mad at me because you couldn't come because you're a shitty time manager. Get it together, bitch, get it together.
People give me gift certificates as a gift. I think a gift certificate is a bullshit gift. You know? What's a gift certificate? You take money that was good everywhere. And you ruin it. You know? Just give me the fucking 20. It was a universal gift certificate. You just want to dictate where I shop. I think the most popular attraction at all the amusement parks is always the line. I think they need to pump it up a little, make it sound exciting. Come to Magic Mountain this summer and stand in the line. 2 hours of sheer tediousness. It twists and it turns. But don't sit on the rail. I play tennis now. The thing that's depressing about playing tennis is that no matter how hard I try, I'll never be as good as a wall. A lot of people think I'm high when I'm on stage. See, I'm not high though, you see, that's a stereotype based on my appearance. I wish long hair was associated with something other than drug use, like an extreme longing for cake. Strangers would take one look at me and say under their breath, "That fucker eats cake." He's on bunt cake. I have mothers saying to their daughters, "Don't bring the cake eater over here anymore." You see how excited he got when he found out your birthday was fast approaching? I go to Amsterdam because the bakery is legal. A lot of people have been dyeing their hair with Kool-Aid lately. I think in the name of revenge, Clairol should come up with a refreshing summertime beverage. That's my shill. I went to a record store. The silent friend said they specialize in hard-to-find records and tapes. Nothing was alphabetized. It's hard to make friends with strangers. See, I was driving down the street in my car and I waved to a guy on the sidewalk and he didn't wave back. He just looked at me funny. It's like, fuck, sorry I'm not in a float. You gotta be in a goddamn parade to make friends. Before I told jokes for a living, I was a chef. I was a continental breakfast chef. I arranged donuts on a tray. I was a fucking donut arranger. But I also made orange juice too. 3-to-1. I still know the recipe. New guys would come on the job, I'd say 3-to-1. They'd say, what does that mean? I'd say, you'll know.
Your mama got your back. Your mama wiped your ass, wiped your nose. Your mama wiped your ass, wiped your nose, wiped your whole damn face, all with the same rag. I learned my lesson on that. Get out of that rag. Hell out. And my mom was old school. When I was growing up, there wasn't no need for no Amber Alert. Hell no. I wasn't getting abducted back then. Hell no. He wasn't. When my mom putting that Vaseline on my face so I could look shiny and new at that bus stop, she give me some real good advice. When your ass get off that bus at 4:30, I want you in that house. And I mean in that house. I don't want you to let nobody in the house till I get off work at 9 o'clock tonight. You got it? I got it. Everybody in the house, then you got to work at 9 o'clock. I got it. When I get off that bus at 4:30, I get in that house, lock that door like Fort Knox, go get me some chocolate milk, and watch my favorite cartoon, Thundercats. Hell yeah. Thunder, thunder, Thundercat. Ah! Go, Lionel, go! I be drinking my chocolate milk. This is the greatest episode I've ever seen in my life. That doorbell ring, though. Bing, bong. I'm like, who could that be? I go, who is it? Baby, it's your grandmama. Open the door, let your grandmama in the house. Sorry, Grandma. My mama said not to let nobody in the house. And she meant nobody in the house till she get off work at 9 o'clock at night. Oh, baby, now Grandmama done came all the way over here to see you. You know you can let your grandmama in the house. I love you too, Grandma. Now, baby, I done got 2 buses to come over here. Hello, Grandma, I love you too. But my mama said not to let nobody in the house. She meant nobody's house till you get off work at 9 o'clock at night. Now you welcome to catch both them buses back to your house. Or you welcome to sit on the porch and wait till she get off work at 9 o'clock at night. But could you please excuse me, I gotta get back to my Thundercats and my chocolate milk. And I go back and sit down. Go, Panther, go! Next thing you know, the doorbell rang again. Bing, bong. What does she want? Nah! Open that door. Who is it? Boy, this your daddy. Open this damn door. You got your grandmama out here sitting on the porch. You open this door and let both of us in right now. Sorry, Daddy. Mama said not to let nobody in his house. She meant nobody in his house till she get off work at 9 o'clock tonight. Boy, you know I live there. Apparently not. Montreal. It's a beautiful state. It's a good food state. I love the food up here, man. I had some poutine. I didn't even know what it was at first. I was like, what is poutine? He said, you want some? I was like, maybe. And come to find out, it's gravy over French fries with some cheese. Oh, my God. You know how long I dreamed of putting gravy on French fries and then cheese? Oh, but poutine don't come out easy. I was poutining all day. My mom wanted to come, you know, but she's a mom, and I'm a mama's boy, and she always got those threats. I don't know, all the mamas in the house always got these threats. You know, these threats they don't never do. They don't make no sense. Like, keep on running your mouth, and I'm gonna rip your lips off your face. You know, like, when did you ever do that? Say one more thing to me. I'm gonna rip your arm off, beat you to death with it, and sew it back on. You don't have the medical capabilities to do such a thing. All right, boy, say one more thing to me. And I'm gonna rip all the skin off your back, rub sugar and salt in your back, bake you for 2 hours, and sell you as a honey-baked ham. I'm like, lady, you crazy. Call me crazy one more time. Call me crazy one more time, and I'm gonna kick your ass into your throat. ever done that to? Here come my sister. Oh, you don't want none of that. My food ain't taste the same since. And my mom, I grew up in the 70s. That's old school, back when, before you needed Amber Alert. You wasn't getting, Amber Alert, you get abducted, they put your name up in lights. That wasn't going on when I was growing up. She gave me some vital information. She said, when you get off that bus at 4:30, I want you in that house, and I mean in that house. And I want you to lock that door and don't you let nobody in that house till I get off work at 9 o'clock tonight. You got it? I'm like, I got it. Don't let nobody in your house till you get off work at 9 o'clock tonight. I got it. And when my mama say something, she meant it. And I get in that house, I lock the door like Fort Knox. Man, like it's a vault. Go give me some chocolate milk and be watching my favorite cartoon, Thundercats. Thundercats. Oh! I'll be drinking my chocolate milk. It's the greatest episode I ever seen in my life. And then all of a sudden the doorbell ring, ding dong. I'm like, who could that be? I go to the door, who is it? Baby, it's your grandmama. Open the door and let grandmama in. I'm like, sorry, grandma.
Sexual revolution going on. Some of the stuff I can do, some of it I can't. I ain't gonna throw my back out of whack trying to do something some freaky 17-year-old child invented. I stay within my own freaky limitations. So don't bring no handcuffs to bed with me. I've been locked up before. It ain't no sexy feeling. Sex is the last thing. Sex is the last thing on your mind when they walking you into the big house. You don't want to look sexy at all. Don't bring no whips and chains to bed with me. I wasn't a slave, but I heard about it. I watched slaves. I watched Roots. Can't do it. I watched Roots about 7 or 8 times. I'm liable to have a flashback and choke the hell out of somebody. If you want a spanking, I'll give you a spanking, but if you hit me back, it's on. I'm not into that. And then sometimes you just gotta go with your emotions. Doesn't have to be logical, all the decisions you make all the time. Here's an example. I'm not sucking your damn toes. I don't care how clean you convince me your feet are. You can soak them in Clorox, wash them in Tide, scrub them down with steel wool. I'm not sucking your damn toes. You can marinate them. You can marinate your toes in barbecue sauce. Lord knows I love some barbecue. Soak them in wine, put hot sauce up under your toenails. I'm not sucking your damn toes. But give me a plate of pig feet, I'll suck every toe on the damn pig. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense logically, but it's an emotional thing with me. And when I look at the O.J. case, I got to admit, the whole case got me emotionally disturbed. I really don't know what to think. When I first started watching the trial about a year ago,
Going crazy, man. That my man was talking about George Bush messed up because that stuff bitch that ruined this damn country. Gas so goddamn high, I get an attitude when somebody asks me for a ride. And I just filled my tank up. Took me $70 to fill that some bitch up. As soon as I filled up, this bastard gonna carjack me. I said, oh really? I grabbed a hose and sucked all that gas out of that tank. He looked at me like, what you doing? I said, you son of a bitch, this truck ain't paid for, but this gas is. Hell, I could be a king with almost 10 gallons of gas, player. I can run things. Gas, high gas, crazy. I mean, this country crazy, man. Whoppers done went up to $3.53. I'm losing weight with that son of a bitch in off. Shit, that's just ridiculous. Whoppers high as hell. They need to put Clinton back in office. They mad at Clinton. You remember that? They was mad at Clinton. He got a blowjob. Oh, So, that's what you supposed to do when you president. Get a blowjob. You can get you one of these. All you gotta do is say, hey, baby, you go down on me, I go down on taxes. Hook me up, girl. Man, please, y'all put over there mess with them crazy people in Iraq. Them people crazy over there. Iraqis are crazy. Them some bitches are crazy. They throw rocks at tanks. That's a crazy son of a bitch. When you throw a rock at a tank, you don't care about shit. You know you don't. Some be like, poutine. What you do that for? I'm angry. Get your stupid ass back in the goddamn hut. Throwing rocks at tanks, fool. That's a tank, you clown. I mean, they were crazy. They were chopping people's heads off on the internet. Had a little white dude read this through your country. They were like, dude, they're gonna cut my hair off. Send help. They would have never got my big ass, though. Read this for your country, fat black man. I said, I can't read. I'm hooked on phonics, you son of a bitch. We gonna cut your head off. I said, I don't have no neck, you son. All you gonna be able to do is give me a nice little tight fade, you son of a bitch. Them some bitches crazy over there. Them some bitches crazy over there. Crazy. They religious. They believe in Allah. They believe in Allah. Allah must be the tightest God in the world. Because you can talk to one of them Iraqis and say, well, you love Allah? Yes, I do. Well, put this dynamite on you and go in here and blow this building up. Okay. All you son of bitches in here go to church every Sunday. Be shouting every Sunday, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus. God has been good to me. He's been good to me. He sure has, brother. Come on. God been good to you? Yes, he has. God been good. I love Jesus. Well, put this dynamite on you and go in here and blow it up. I don't know Jesus like that. You motherfuckers clap like I wasn't shit. Fuck that. You better clap better than that. Fuck that. Some bullshit. I know I ain't D.L. Hughley and Kings of Comedy. He is a special nigga because I've been with him before and we ate steak late at night at the steakhouse and they opened it back up for this nigga at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know how much I've dreamed of opening up a steak restaurant when I wanted it? Open up steakhouse. I want a ribeye right now. Give it up for Shaq. He 90 feet tall. This motherfucker can't do nothing else but play basketball. What the fuck else he gonna do? Hang up billboards or something? Wash off motherfucking RVs? This nigga can't do shit else. You need to apologize to your mama for fucking up her uterus like you did, big gigantic ass nigga, boy. The nigga had on a pair of house shoes. They was from Sesame Street. He had all the Cookie Monster on his shoes. That was fucked. He was a real Cookie Monster too. He was like, please help me. Give me a cookie, please. I'm about to die. I appreciate the nigga. He spent as less money as he possibly could on it. Nigga had chicken. They cooked the chicken while we wait. I was like, mad as hell. Barbecue chicken need to be roasted. This nigga gonna put it on the fire. Here you go. Ain't that a bitch? I'm eating blood popping all out of my goddamn face. I felt like a vampire in this motherfucker. I'm eating it though like, well, they go with the potato salad, you know. But it's good to be here with all you beautiful people. We need to laugh. We motherfuckers talking about a recession. I don't know it's a recession. I ain't never knew it was a recession. I've been black for 40 years. It's been hard all the time. I've been alive. I've been eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for a long motherfucking time. When was it fucking sensational? I don't know. I didn't know it was a recession until my white friend came up to me, well, Val, what are we gonna do? I said, I don't know what the fuck you gonna do, but I live with my mama. I'm gonna just have to stay here. a couple more years. I ain't going nowhere. Shit. But the recession been good to me. You know how many delicious foods are on the value meal now since the recession? Sir, do you know right now you can get a double quarter pounder with cheese on the value meal right now? Man, I'm gonna finish this show and get the fuck out of here. I'm starving. And I can't even lose no goddamn weight. I can't lose no weight because they got a deal every week at Matt Down. Every week, they got a goddamn deal. I was in there the other day, I said, hello, young lady. I would like to have a #1. You mean the Big Mac meal? I said, that's correct. She said, sir, do you know for an extra $1.25, you can add another Big Mac to your meal? I was like, do tell, young lady, do tell. By the time I looked up, I had $100 worth of food. I was full as hell laying out on that playground, laying on the slide. Kids thought, could you move? We can't slide down. And motherfuckers lose their job everywhere, man. They downsizing at every place that you wouldn't even think they downsizing at. My cousin got fired from Popeyes the other night. I was like, what happened, Leonard? He said, nigga, they downsizing. I said, at Popeyes? He a damn lie. I was at the job when they laid his ass out. They was like, Leonard, we're not gonna need you tomorrow. He snapped. Ain't it a bit? You gonna fire Leonard? You need Leonard? Shit, I've been making biscuits in this motherfucker for 11 years. How the fuck you gonna get rid of Leonard? Shit, one night I worked biscuits, chicken, and drive-thru in this bitch. You need to fire Keisha. That bitch been stealing chicken every night. Fuck you, bitch. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. You should have given me a ride other night. Kiss my fat ass. And Key been stealing the grease. Shit, if I go down, everybody go down. Damn Junior. You play with my phone again, I'm calling the police. Obama did it, though. That motherfucker did it. He did. He inspired people to vote that never voted in their life. Shit. He had people voting that never voted in life. He had my drunk-ass uncle in line voting. He was trying to act normal. He had his Crown Royal bag in his hand. Trying to act normal as hell. And why the media always put the camera on the dumbest motherfucker to represent us? Why? Why they do that? They put the camera right on my uncle. So, sir, whom would you might be voting for in this year's election? My uncle like, shit. The one and only Bahama. Get your stupid ass over here. You done fucked it up for everybody. It's Obama, dumbass. Bahama, Obama, Alabama. I don't give a shit. Shit. Shit, I'm glad he won, because I had just found a T-shirt with his picture on it in my thighs. Shit. It didn't really fit. I got it on my head, though. And I just cut it down the middle and turned it into a vest. Everybody be like, damn, where you get that vest at? I was like, it's an exclusive, player. It's an exclusive. Shit. I was excited to vote for Obama. I was excited. When I went in that motherfucking voter booth, I was proud. I walked in the voter booth, and I just wanted to vote for my man. I seen his name, and I pressed the button, and I felt like a lightning strike came out of my body. And I sounded so proud. I started singing the Negro spiritual. Lift every voice. I don't know the rest of the words. Yeah. Yeah. And I realized there was other shit you had to vote for that you had to read. Like Amendment 1. Do you vote for the zoning of the qualifications of zoning 2 with the division of Part 3, of Part 4, Part 7, and the division of qualification of Part 3? Yes or no? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So I voted yes. They were like, thanks a lot. You just voted to build a highway through a retarded school. I said, why you didn't just say that shit there? Retarded people like, thanks a lot. I was like, but motherfucker, you couldn't read it either. Shit. It's big up, you know, shit. I'm glad about, well, shit. He listened to his mama. His mama had his support. So I give big homage to mamas all around the land. All you wonderful mamas out here, you do your thing. Y'all support your kid. Because my mama was a good mama. She raised us right. She was a good mama. And she was old school. She fucked you up when you did something wrong. She wasn't no bullshit timeout and like this Amber Alert bullshit with the little kids' names up in lights when they fucking get lost. You ain't gonna get lost in my house when my mama say one vital thing when she putting all that Vaseline on my face, so I'll be waiting out for the bus. When your ass get off that bus, I want you in that goddamn house. And I mean in that house. Don't you let nobody in that house till I get off work at 9 o'clock tonight. That's real shit. And if that Amber Alert was going on, my mama use that as a scare tactic. She be like, see them little kids' names in light? See their names in light? Keep on fucking up. And your name is gonna be in some lights. But guess what? I ain't gonna be looking for your ass. Mama keep it real. And all mamas get tired of their kids. You can't tell me you don't get tired of your kid. Oh, I love my child. I love bullshit. You sick of that motherfucker sometimes. Will you take your stupid, retarded ass somewhere and sit the fuck down? Who you just like your damn daddy? You know how that is. You get tired of your kids. I don't give a fuck who you are. Black, white, Spanish. You get tired of your kids. Spanish mamas fuck their kids up, beat them like a piñata. Chinese mamas, they give them the death touch. Go to sleep. When you wake up, do nail. You know the motherfucker, you come here all the time? You like nail cut, sport cut, or lower or higher? You like fill-in? You know how it is, but white mama get tired of their kids too. I don't give a fuck. White mama be talking about that timeout bullshit. They get tired of their children. They be like, you know what? I've had it. I'm sick of your insubordination. You don't listen to timeouts. You're not eating your vegetables. You know what? I've had it. You know what? Everybody in the car, we're finna go for a ride down by the lake. And the kids don't know shit. They be like, yeah! Going down by the lake, down by the lake. See, and my mama, she'll read that in the paper and say, ooh, wee. That mama got tired of them damn kids. And she took their ass for a ride down by the lake. Keep fucking up. And I'm gonna take your ass for a ride down by the lake. And I'll be in the background talking, well, first of all, you gotta get a car. I don't think the bus driver gonna let you take everybody for a ride down by the lake for $1.25 and a transfer. Mamas done changed too. Mamas done changed. We know that by Keisha Cole mama out there wearing them motherfucking apple bottoms and boots with her fur. Date 19 years old, fucking Keisha whole image up. There's a lot of mamas out. You can't, back in the day when I was a kid, I was like, Mama, how did I come in the world? Mama said, well, me and your father met. We saw each other, we fell in love. And 9 months later, the stork brought you home. That shit don't comply today. Mama, how did I met? How did I come into the world? Well, your nasty ass daddy got me drunk, put some ecstasy in my goddamn drink. Next thing you know, when I came to, it was 4 motherfuckers around me. And I don't know which one of your damn them niggas your daddy. You gonna have to go.
I need that Black Tree TV.
I took second, and I hadn't got home to do no damn show. I was crying like a fat ass baby. I was like, they don't know you, we don't know. Ain't booked me a shit. I was like, why ain't this St. Louis? What the hell going on? And I wanted to win that money bad as hell too. It was $250,000. I wanted to win that shit like some bitch. But I was gonna clown when I won that goddamn money. I was gonna clown, boy. I had some phone calls to make. One phone call was gonna make this ugly ass heifer to turn me down in high school. Hello, is this Aisha? You don't remember me, bitch. But I just won $250,000. Remember that time I asked you to go to dinner and you told me you was allergic to fat people? Well, bitch, how you feel now? Because I'm allergic to bitches. Click. Hell yeah. And I was going to call my teacher, my Miss Murphy. I was going to call her funky ass. Hello, is this Miss Murphy? Who is this? This is Isaiah Crawford. You remember when I was in your class, you said I will never amount to nothing? Well, bitch, I won $250,000. And I still don't know what the Louisiana Purchase is all about. Oh, man, that was my mama to introduce you. Give it up for my mama. You got to give it up for mama, dude. Mama's got your back. You know, I know some good daddies out here, but mine... Yeah. But mama got your back. You can be with your girlfriend, your wife, your boo. Them heifers gonna tell on you. Police come to the door right now. You see Lavelle Crawford? He right over there. You don't even know what he wrong. He don't want me. Your mama got your back. And the ATF come to the door. Hello, Mrs. Crawford. We have word that your son has 15 kilos of the good stuff. My mom be like, no, Lord, not my child. By the grace of God, he is the head of the deacon board. He's right now out making vests and socks for the homeless right now. Well, ma'am, we have word that he has 15 kilos. Do you have a warrant? No, we don't. Boom, bless you. Now, you get this shit out of my goddamn house right now. No, get it out of my goddamn house. Or next time I'm gonna tell you, get all this shit out of my house. Leave me a half ounce and get the rest of it out of my goddamn... My mom was old school. When I was growing up, there wasn't no need for no Amber Alert. Hell no. I wasn't getting abducted back then. Hell no. He wasn't. When my mom putting that Vaseline on my... The one thing I love about black folk, we call each other nigga all day. It's in every rap song in the world. Nigga this, nigga that, nigga what you want, nigga what, huh, nigga, huh? Nigga, I heard you, nigga what, nigga do, nigga damn, nigga. But if you ain't black and you say the N-word, we snap the fuck off. Paula Dean said nigga on TV. We went on, hell no, nigga, you know that bitch called us niggas on TV? Nigga, you lying. I know that bitch didn't call us nigga. I know, nigga, we need to do something. Nigga, I know. What you gonna do, nigga? We gonna get down there, nigga. We gonna do some shit, nigga. I know, nigga. I'm with you, nigga. Let's do this shit, nigga. Black folk marched and got Paula Dean fine like a motherfucker. Paula Dean was crying. If there's anybody that's ever said something they really didn't mean, you understand what I'm going through? No, we don't, bitch. We don't understand shit you going through. Get your ass on that goddamn TV. But I felt bad, though. Cause I like Paula Dean, I ain't gonna lie. Paula Dean, she was the only show on the Food Network I watched, cause she cooked shit I ain't. Them other motherfucking chefs cook shit I ain't never heard of. Sliced and fused cucumbers with orange marmalade sauce with a sweet potato reduction. What the fuck? How do you reduce a sweet potato? Better put some marshmallows on that son of a bitch and some brown sugar and put it back in the fucking oven. I'll do the reducing. That's some bullshit. Paula Dean cooked shit I heard of. Like, you know, double fried chicken smothered in gravy with meat and onions in it. Deep fried yams with marshmallows, brown sugar, and bacon inside that bitch. Wrapped in turkey skin. That sounds delicious. That sounds so good, I bit my television. My mama came in like, who bit my plasma? Who bit my... That's how black girls scratch their head when they don't want to scratch their stuff. Who bit my plasma? About to get that perm, they gon'... Shit, Paula Dean cook good. I don't give a fuck what you say. Paula Dean cook good. Paula Dean cook so motherfucking good. She could have had a recipe called "Nigga Eat This." I'd be like, damn, bitch, that's delicious. You like it, nigga? Yes, bitch, bring me some more. She could have had a restaurant called "Come On In, nigga." I'm just... She had food on the menu like porch monkey pork chops. Smothered in greasy nigga gravy with some baby mama mac and cheese. Well, I'll have the porch monkey pork chops and some of that greasy nigga gravy, and I'll take the baby mama mac and cheese. That sounds fantastic. And while you're at it, why don't you give me a large glass of that lazy nigga sweet tea, please? Paula Dean cook her ass off. I've been in her restaurant and everything. One time I was watching her show. I used to watch it on the regular. She was on there one time. She was making that lasagna. She said, okay, I got the pasta, I got the sauce and the meat. And after these messages, I'm gonna put on the cheese. I said, ooh, bitch, don't go, no commercial. Put that cheese on now. I can't wait to no commercial, brother. Stop playing with it, brother. Do that motherfucking cheese right now. Brother, come on, stop playing with me. I can't wait for that damn commercial. I can't wait. Don't do it like that.
I was born in the USA.
Cheat more, men? We cheat more? I think so. Comedian and actor LaVale Crawford and his wife Deshawn Crawford are married for 15 years. The couple met in 2007.
Having a road not wearing quite enough clothing, thus allowing me to get a free titty show. I guess not tonight, but there's always tomorrow. That's why I love the summertime. I love doing stand-up in the summer. I don't even like the winter, man. That's right. You'll never see me participating in any winter activities. You'll never see me sliding down the hill on a sled, having a snowball fight. Shit, you hit me with a snowball, we're gonna fight for real. That's right. I don't like nothing cold unless it's in a glass, man. I don't like feeling them type of weird moments, man. But when I had the opportunity to come down here and entertain y'all, I said, I'm coming right down there because I know it's uncensored and I could say some shit that I normally wouldn't be able to say. I could point out some of the crazy shit I've been seeing lately. Like, for instance, I was in the mall the other day, right? I'm walking through the mall, minding my business, and I see a woman pushing a baby stroller. And as she walked by, I looked in the baby stroller. The dog was in the baby stroller. Caught me off guard. That fucked me up. I want to kick that goddamn stroller over. But it's just the type of things I've been noticing lately. Crazy shit been happening, one thing after another. The Pope retired. That didn't strike y'all as crazy? I mean, have you ever heard of the Pope retiring before? That fucked me up, man. Think about it, the last Pope didn't retire until he was dead for about 4 years. Don't front, you remember they was bringing that motherfucker out like Weekend at Bernie's and shit. And now they got a new Pope. The world loves him, so big up to the Pope, big up to the new Pope. But it's some strange shit. The Pope had to turn his red bottom shoes. It fucked me up. Made me wonder if it's all really happening. I walked into a 7-Eleven today, you know, to buy me some rolling papers. Because yes, I do smoke weed every now and then. Hell yeah. Like once an hour. Yeah, I walked in the 7-Eleven and said, I want some rolling papers. Dude behind the counter got pissed off, man. Had a scowl on his face. We don't sell drug paraphernalia here. I was like, really? Why not? Shit, you sell alcohol here. Yeah, you got condoms, you got sex pills. Shit, you even selling ham sandwiches. And you a Muslim. It don't strike you as some strange shit. It's a lot of strange shit been happening lately, man. Strange things. Paula Dean's losing her entire empire. $17 million a year for saying the word nigga. I'm gonna tell you why that strikes me as strange, because I say nigga about 200 times a day. To find out somebody's losing $17 million a year for saying nigga just struck me as strange, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't really think black people should be mad at Paula Dean for saying the word nigga. I think black people should be mad at Paula Dean for all the recipes she stole from niggas. Yeah, that's what I think. And the strangest things I've noticed in the last couple of weeks was I was watching TV, right? About 3 weeks ago. Seeing these 3 women walk out this basement in Cleveland. Then I heard this horrific story about how these women were held captive in the basement for 10 years straight. And I was like, wow, that is fucked up. Ain't nothing funny about that. But it's something very funny about the man that saved them.
Is it me or does this motherfucker look just like my brother in the barbershop and Coming to America? Am I tripping? He fucked me up, man. I had to call Eddie up like, hey, nigga, what you doing saving bitches with a costume on? What you mean it ain't you, nigga? I'm looking at your picture right now. Charles Ramsey is now American hero. Give it up for Charles Ramsey, y'all. Give it up. 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 And since we're in New York, we got to cover some New York issues. You know, right now, everybody in New York is in an uproar over Wiener and his wiener. I don't know what the big deal was, man. It ain't like he pulled out a Johnson, he pulled out a Wiener, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is all in the uproar. And I'm going, why, man? This is the same culture that a couple months ago, the #1 book was 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah. Y'all remember 50 Shades of Grey? 9 out of 10 women had a copy of 50 Shades of Grey. 5 out of 10 had it on their nightstand. And when I heard those statistics, I was like, you know what? I think I need to go get me a copy of 50 Shades of Grey. So I did, y'all. I went out and got me a copy of 50 Shades of Grey, and I read it from cover to cover. And now that I've read it from cover to cover, I have an announcement for all the women that's in the room tonight. Yes, ladies, I finally realized I've been taking it easy on your ass. Hell yeah, shit. After I read that book, I went out and got me a goddamn some mountain climbing equipment and shit. I want to tell all the guys, man, we've been cheated. We've been taught to associate romance with wine, candy, flowers, and shit like that. And I'm not saying it ain't romantic, violence. I'm not saying it's not romantic. But after reading that book, I realized we don't know the whole definition. So next Valentine's Day, I want you to try something different. You did all the other shit before. Try something different. I don't want you to come in the room with a dog collar, with a wine and candies. I want you to come in there with a dog collar. Put it on her neck and say, let's go for a walk, bitch. Walk into the kitchen and tie it to the stove and say, shut the fuck up and take this dick. It's 50 Shades of Grey. Pah! Now listen, before you do that, I want you to read the book. That way, if your ass go to jail, you can't blame it on Charlie Murphy. Now, we're gonna keep the show moving. We're gonna keep the show grooving. We're gonna keep the show popping. We're gonna keep it live and keep it uncensored. Are y'all ready for some more comedy? That's what I'm talking about.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. John Reinman is...
Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good too. I'll tell you why. I recently got married. That's something I did. Thank you. I did my research ahead of time, though. I found out that as a guy, when you buy an engagement ring for your girlfriend, it is supposed to cost the equivalent of 3 months' salary. It's supposed to cost you 3 months' salary. So I quit my job, and that was it. Problem solved. Hope you like ring pops. Happy to be married, though. Happy to be out, grown up, living on my own. It's not so good a few years ago. I'll tell you what happened, all right? I lost my job, okay? My roommate had to move. I had nowhere else to go. I had to move back in with my parents. I think the worst part about moving back with my parents is all the snooping that started up again. You know, finding the condoms and the porn, the whole stash of weed. I mean, it was my fault for looking, but still, I just wish that somebody... Cut the shit, Mom. I got a temp job in the morning, all right? They live where I grew up, same house and everything. Grew up in New Hampshire, which, yeah, we're probably related. It's the way it is. It's a very diverse place, New Hampshire. All kinds of white people. And, dorks, nerds, we're all up there. was weird when back with my parents, though. My dad's an interesting guy. He used to be an airline pilot, but he retired. But he missed work. So this is true. He went back to work part-time as a school bus driver. That is right, he's a school bus driver. Because apparently his passion in life is just hauling around ungrateful people. That's just what he's into, you know? Hey, Timmy, how you doing? Fuck you, old man. Well, nicer than adults, at least, yeah. Nobody's gonna get me fucking fired, this thing. I'm glad he's not a pilot, though. I'm glad he's not a pilot anymore because it's not such a cushy, great gig anymore, especially in the last decade, you know? Things have changed, protocol's different. I didn't like this. Like, when my dad was flying, towards the end of his time flying, he, as the pilot of the plane, had to go through twice as much security as we do, people off the street, to get on the plane. He had to get patted down twice. He had to go through 2 metal detectors, the pilot of the plane. And I remember I was complaining about this once, and one of my friends said, oh, yeah? What if the pilot has a dangerous weapon? I was like, oh, you mean like the giant fucking plane he's flying through the sky? That's not enough of a weapon for you? If that pilot wants to hurt you guys all at once, all he's got to do is go like this. Whoopsie daisy, and bang, you hit your head, you spill your drink, you got food all over you, look like a bunch of idiots, you know? What do you think he's going to do? Get up in the flight and go kill everybody individually, you know? Like, hey, Carl, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then just take a hammer and go back and play whack-a-mole for 20 minutes, one by one. Every person on the pilot, just slowly making his way. Guy sitting in the back row is like, ugh, I'm always last. Hate flying. Fucking Delta. And they're gonna charge me for it too, I know it. It's weird, my parents have been married for like over 30 years though. They know what's going on, they know what to expect, they're pros at it though. My wife and I are still relatively new, you know? Like, people ask you crazy questions when you first get married. When are you gonna have kids? Kids, plural, right? Because it seems like no one just has a kid anymore because of in vitro fertilization. People want to get pregnant right away, but then they can't, so they get in vitro, but they get 2 fucking pregnant, you know? They end up having twins, they end up having triplets. We had John and Kate, 2 and then 6, and the Octomom trumps that, 6 and then 8. Then through the chaos, like it was a trend, came this woman from Tunisia, claimed she was pregnant with 12 babies. Imagine for a minute that's true, and you're the doctor that has to give that kind of news to somebody, you know? Be like, well, we got the results of your sonogram. Is it a boy or a girl? It's a jury. That's what you're gonna be having, so. The verdict is in, and it's weird. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna raise my kids, though. You start to think about hypotheticals like what you're gonna do, you know, and things you would and wouldn't let your kids do. I'll tell you right now, will not let my kids watch scary movies. Will not let that happen, you know? And it has nothing to do with them being scarred or traumatized or having nightmares or anything. It's a personal thing. Like, I think like anyone, if you've watched a scary movie in the last 10 or 15 years, if you know it's the same recurring trend, the same recurring stereotype, which is somehow, miraculously, always seems like it's the most famous white person that makes it to the end of that scary movie. Somehow, they always plow through and survive, you know? 28 Days Later, Saw, the remake of King Kong a few years ago. One of the first guys to die when they get to the island happens to be the one black guy. Really? He can't outrun Jack Black? Fuck you, okay? I know that's not accurate. Look at me, I can do that, all right? Best example, though, all time. In film history, not a recent movie, goes back forever, 30 years. The movie The Shining. You seen the movie The Shining? Got 4 main people in The Shining. Jack Nicholson, very famous white guy. Shelley Duvall, famous white lady. Danny Lloyd, cute little white boy. And Scatman Crothers. Not a white person, all right? So right away. Now, Scatman plays the chef at the hotel. He's a psychic like the boy. He pulls him close to the beginning, give him all the stereotypical lines. They bond, you know, these crazy things. You're gonna like it here. We got the chocolate chip cookies, vanilla ice cream, key lime pie, cranberry apples. Seriously, I'm saying shit that's not even words, the flippity flop and the jibba jabba. That's the scariest part of the movie right there, okay? Now, Scatman says, I'm gonna leave this hotel in Colorado. I'm going back to Florida. You guys have a good winter. Good luck taking care of it. He leaves. A week goes by. Jack Nicholson loses it. Decides, I gotta kill my family. Spends a week chasing a 3-year-old boy around the house with an axe. Can't catch him, right? Olive oil lady, she's running down the hall in high heels, mascara's running. She makes it away unscathed. Scatman Crothers is in Miami. Across the country, gets a hunch something is wrong. I have to get there. I have to help and stop these murders. Goes and gets on an airplane, flies all the way out there, lands. Gotta help. Goes and rents a car. Drives a car in a snowstorm till all the wheels come off the car. Gotta get there, gotta help me. Goes and gets a snowcat like an idiot. Drives a snowcat uphill, no windshield, snow's hitting the eyes. Oh, I gotta help. This guy does everything short of take a hot air balloon with Steve Martin and John Candy to get to this fucking hotel. Takes 2 steps in. Oh, is anyone there? Boom! He's the one that gets murdered. And then the worst part is when he gets to the afterlife, St. Peter says, well, you're gonna like it here. We got chocolate chip cookies, vanilla ice cream, flippity flop. Fuck! Thank you guys very much. Bye-bye.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV. Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Lil Rel is taking the stage when we return.
Inefficiencies are things that just don't make sense. Optimize. The generate AI button needs to be better integrated into Edge Intelligence. Maybe convert it into a coach review button or just something better. I don't like how it currently is. What other suggestions do you think I should do to make the app site better integrated and more useful?
The next comic up keeps it real all the time. I want y'all to give it up for Lil Real from Comedy Central, from his Comedy Central special. Lil Real, give it up, Lil Real!
Thank you, sir. Yes, yeah, what up? New York City! Yes, I'm happy as hell to be here. I got my dick print jeans. This don't mean nothing to y'all, but first time I ever said that on TV, dick print jeans. Damn, I'm so happy to be here. Y'all don't know, I'm in a good mood. There's two things happening in my life. Number one, I'm 32 now, and I don't mean nothing to nobody, but this the last leg of my damn hair. It don't mean nothing to you. Like, that's why I'm getting all these haircuts I always wanted. This is Nino Brown. I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm gonna get my Nino Brown before it's over with. That's why I got it. I'm on the last leg. I can't afford no more mess ups. This is it. Somebody messed this up, I'm gonna be like Charlie Murphy on the bald side. That's it. That shit is gone. Look, let me tell you something. You know, black men, we know when it's about to happen too. That's why you gotta watch you cut your hair. You can hear when somebody mess you up. The clippers make a certain noise. You be sitting there, mad at your bed, and you're I'm like, what was that? You try to look in the mirror, he done cut the lights out in the shop so you can't look. God damn. You can tell when somebody mess you up when they don't charge you. He be like, what I owe you? Oh, nothing. Happy birthday. Go home, man. Birthday. It's my damn birthday, fam. I got a bunch of barber stories, I swear. I think they need to put a line between the barber and your face, too. Some of them just be too close. You know, if they got their dick print jeans on, it's a wrap. You sitting there uncomfortable. Like, I came here for a fade, not to be Sandusky. It's bullshit. I didn't ask for this. Now I gotta go on Oprah. One time I got mad, I lifted the chair up myself. Like, you know something, you'll cut my shit on your tippy toes. Go get your chair. Can't deal with these damn barbers. I'm telling you, this is the last story and I'll stop. Like, I almost took this dude to Judge Mathis. Let me tell you what he did. This dude cut my mole off and didn't say nothing. How you cut somebody's mole off and don't say nothing? I don't know if everybody had a mole cut off before. You bleed slowly. So I'm in the chair getting sleepy and weak. I don't even know why. Like, hey, I got a gas leak in here or something? What the? Grandma, why you here? You're supposed to be dead. I'm fucking dying. I'm sliding out the chair. He cut my hair as I go down like it ain't shit wrong. God damn, I'm so irritated by everything. That's why women so lucky. All they can do, you know, they can buy a wig. They ain't got to worry about their fucking hair. You get a wig, you good to go. We didn't even know females wear wigs until you move in with them. That's when you find out. I couldn't even sleep the first night me and my wife moved in together. She had a bunch of dummies on the dresser. I'm like, who the hell are you? Who the fuck is all these people in here? I had to draw faces on them because they get fucking... But look, I'm gonna tell you something, fellas. Give you some advice. Wigs is the best thing you can get, ladies. You know, it's cheaper. You know, it's a recession. Buy her a wig. Take her to the best beauty supply or wig store. Get the good wig. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get her wig down with a stick. That's how expensive her wig is. You walk in there, oh, you want the human hair. Hold on, oh. Must be your anniversary or something. I don't usually go up here for the human hair. Hell yeah. Got a name, that's the Dream Girl wig. Oh, for real? See, look, some of y'all ain't never seen a stick man before because you got money. When you live in a bad neighborhood, the stick man exists. Because the dope fiends steal everything, so they got to keep everything high up. You can't even go to the grocery store in that neighborhood without the stick man showing up. He gets shit down with a stick you ain't supposed to. But hold on, you want the 2% of whole milk, boy. These dope fiends is stealing the shit out this milk. God damn. You know, who's selling this milk on the streets? Stick man. Damn, I'm so irritated by everything. I just found out Victoria's Secret is really a magic store. Yeah, it ain't real. I used to think it was a sexy place for sexiness. It's for phoniness. With fake bras and fake booty panties. You got lotion so we can't really smell your real body. Wish we had a store to fool your ass. Victor's Secret. See a bunch of grown men with little blue bags. What'd you see what I got from Victor's? Be a dick bra in there. Fool your ass. We both get naked. Like, this ain't me. It's a 38 double dick. You know this ain't my size. You know damn well men wouldn't buy their size. You having a stick man, they're like, God damn, we selling the shit out these 38 double dicks. God damn, all these big dick Americans. That's all women do is fool you. Well, women are so confident. So I'm scared to go out tonight. I want to party, but I can't deal with birthday girl. Let me say this, ladies, just advice. Just because it's your birthday, don't mean you can wear a fitted dress. You know what I mean? If you don't have a fitted dress body, okay. It's like women think they body erased when it's their birthday and they can wear whatever they want. Fuck that, nah. You don't see men doing it. I ain't gonna wear no muscle shirt with the zip on there just because it's my birthday. Wearing them damn tight ass dresses built like a dryer. With the door open, that's her stomach. I swear, they be thinking they all, and I'll tell you who the worst out of all y'all. It's like the ghetto hood rat chicks. Hood rats they confidence is on 10. They wear they little fitted dress, think they the shit. Let me tell you why they think they the shit. It's because they friends. All right, I'm gonna tell you a quick true story, right? So damn, all right. So I'm at this liquor store, right? I go in, and I ain't even walked in yet. I just see them. It's a whole bunch of them. You know, when you see, if you just see your hand movement like this, just... You finna run into some bullshit, I'll tell you that. Now, it had to be the fat hood rat birthday. She had a crown on. She had like... she had a crown on and a fitted coochie dress. I can't make this up. And she thinks she all that because her friends lying. Hood rats are terrible friends. They be lying like, look at you, Mimi. It's your birthday. You about to shuttle down. We about to get on some Moscato. Sip it on Moscato. Up that happy. Thank you. It's the best birthday ever. Big ass up. Now at this point, mind your business. That's what I didn't do. I decided to say something like, hey, weird built mother, look. Won't you hurry get your Scotto and get the hell, who is you, boo-boo, who is you? Who is you? Get your goofy ass out of here. You a bitch, you a lame. Who the fuck is a bitch? Like, you need to get your life together. Life together? Are you serious? Oh, he don't know. A bitch at Everest College right now in the nursing program. I'm about to be an RNT and ambulance driver. You gonna be sick as hell? I'm like, no, don't help him die, bitch, die. Die, bitch, die. Hey, y'all, thank y'all so much, man. I'm Lil Ray, that's my time. Peace out.
Hey, listen, y'all. We got more fire coming for you from Comedy Central. Give it up for Joe List. Joe List, y'all.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks. That's exciting. I'm excited to be here. I'm a little nervous. I kind of feel like shit. I had McDonald's for lunch today. Yeah, McDonald's will make you feel like shit. It doesn't matter what size you are or what you order. You will feel like a piece of shit when you leave McDonald's. You can go to McDonald's to ask for directions. You'll leave there having to shit. You're like, what the hell? I didn't even need anything. Ugh. You ever go to McDonald's, you order your food, they put your tray down with your fries and your soda, but you're still waiting for your cheeseburger, so you just start eating your fries while you're standing in line. That's really sort of a low point in a human being's life when you're doing that. I was doing that the other day, then I realized they weren't even my fries, I was just eating somebody's food. Then I realized I hadn't even ordered yet. I was third in line, I'm just reaching around, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm an animal, I'll pay you in here. The other day I was in line at McDonald's, I was wearing my backpack, I was running errands, so I had a backpack on. This guy behind me was like, hey man, no backpacks in line. And I was like, what? And he goes, you're taking up too much space. I was like, I don't mean to be insensitive, but I'm the only one here that's not morbidly obese, so why don't we pretend it's back fat? How's that? I'm just one of you. Can that be cool? have a horrible diet. I know this is weird, but I've been having some trouble shitting lately, and I know that's a weird thing to say, but it's a comedy show and I don't have health insurance, so I just have to sort of throw out my... I was talking to this guy the other day after a show. He was like, hey man, have you been eating a lot of cheese lately? And I was like, I've been eating almost exclusively cheese my entire life. No good? And he goes, yeah, that's it. That binds up your system. Did you guys know that cheese is bad for you? I had no idea. When I was a kid, my parents gave me cheese. They told me it had calcium and I would have strong bones. They failed to mention that I would also have a sealed asshole when I was 31. Yeah. I don't know if I would have made that trade, you know? I'm like, it's a good thing I have those strong bones, because I almost broke one trying to pass my lunch yesterday, because I've been eating cheese every... I had to Google how to take better bowel movements. That's where I'm at in my life. I'm just Googling how to shit, and Google sent me to WebMD. One of the things it said on WebMD was to avoid anal sex. I was like, you got it, WebMD. I'm actually several years ahead of you on that advice. I like that they say avoid, like it's gluten. Like I'm like, is there anal sex in these pancakes? That's why I have a sort of a strict, I can't have anal. Everything I learned about food as a kid is bullshit. When I was a kid, my dad told me to eat steak. He said it would put hair on my chest. And then I became an adult and I found out that steak does not put hair on your chest. Puberty and genetics puts hair on your chest. Steak puts fat in your arteries and is quite dangerous. I'm like, hey Dad, I'm having chest pains. Is that the hair finally coming in, or am I dying? Is it supposed to hurt when I get my chest hair? I thought I was gonna have strong bones and a hairy chest. I can't shit, and I'm gonna have a coronary at 40. I'm eating steak and cheese my entire life. Oh, thanks. I'm trying to eat healthy. I just started eating salad. I hadn't eaten salad till I was 29. That's true. It's really good. I get a bunch of lettuce and then put a bunch of cheese on top of it. It's really good for you, and it's exciting. I'm trying to get healthy. I do yoga. I have horrible anxiety, so I do yoga. Yoga helps my anxiety after I'm done with it. After yoga, I feel good. During yoga, that's the most anxiety I've ever had. If you're not familiar with yoga, it's usually me, 2 gay guys, and 25 of the hottest women I've ever seen. I can't be publicly horny, homophobic, and relaxed all at the same time. That's a lot of work. The girls are too hot. The instructor's like, everyone put your legs over your heads. I'm like, I was just gonna say that. That's a great idea. Let's do that. And she's like, everyone lay down on your tummies. I'm like, I can't. I have the largest erection of my entire life. I'm going to teeter-totter from shoulder to shoulder if I'm laying on my tummy. And I also have a small namaste in my shorts, so I don't know. Yoga can be confusing if you've never done it. I was there the other day. The instructor's like, Joe, you have a lot of tension in your back. You should be breathing into your back and then breathing out of your back. I was like, I don't know what that means. I am exclusively a face breather, so maybe that's why I'm so tense. I've been breathing out of my face for the last 30 years like an idiot, not realizing I was supposed to be doing this whale style the entire time. Like, I have a weird birth defect where I don't have holes in my back, so I can try to breathe out of my butt. Is that a thing? I believe that's known as a queef in the business, but I'll have to Google it. I have horrible anxiety all the time. Kids give me anxiety. I don't know if you guys have kids. You seem pretty young. Kids make me nervous. I have a niece and a nephew. I like being an uncle. Being an uncle is better than being a dad. As an uncle, you can do this. I'm too drunk to hold the baby. And that's completely acceptable. You can totally say that. If you say that as a dad, people are like, you piece of shit. I knew this is a bad idea. Uncle, like, that's hilarious. Maybe tomorrow? I'm like, maybe. Probably not. I'll be drunk then, too. But whatever. It's fun. I have a niece and nephew. My nephew's a little baby. The other day, I was at my sister's house. That's where they live. And, thanks. My nephew was taking a nap down the hallway, right? We're all drinking beers in the living room. We're a fun family. I get up. I'm like, I'm going to grab another beer. Does anybody need anything? My sister goes, hey, while you're up, could you check on the baby? I was like, I don't even know what that means. She goes, you know what I mean? Just go down there. Make sure he's still breathing and hasn't rolled out of bed. I was like, wait a minute. There's a chance that your baby is dead down the hallway? What? That's your parental system? Periodically dispatch a relative to see if your baby has passed away? I was like, hey, would you mind checking on the baby? Because I'm not sure how to come back here with possibly the worst news ever. Oh, thanks. I gotta walk back into a party with a fresh beer. Hey! I just checked on the baby. You may want to sit down for this. It's pretty serious. That thing is colder than this beer. But anyways, that's... Uh-oh. Yeah. The baby was dead the entire joke. All right, take it easy. That's not even the first time there's been confusion like that. I had never heard the term put the baby down in reference to a nap. Did you know that means nap with a baby? It does not mean that with a dog, so it's a bit confusing. My sister's like, we just put the baby down. I'm like, you did? How bad was it crying? Jesus. It don't even seem sad. Babies are sensitive sleepers. I didn't know that until I had a niece and a nephew. When my niece was a baby, she was such a sensitive sleeper, we weren't allowed to flush the toilet if she was sleeping. My sister's like, could you not flush the toilet? It might wake up the baby. I was like, cool. What about the marinating smell of shit? What if that wakes up the baby? Is that... I might never fall asleep again because Uncle Doug took a dump 3.5 hours ago that's still in the house. So it's a lot of work having kids. I know it is because people with kids try to get me directly involved with their kids without asking my permission first. Does that ever happen? I was at a supermarket the other day. This woman's pushing a baby carriage. The baby's crying. She yells at it. She goes, you better stop crying. You're bothering this nice young man right here. And then points at me. Now I'm just involved in disciplining a child that I don't know. I was like, you're actually not bothering me at all. You're bothering your mother, and she's bothering me. That's what's actually happening. I'm drunk buying fudgicles. I could give a shit that your baby is crying, so. I have horrible anxiety. Sex gives me anxiety. I know that's a big thing. Even when you're having sex, I still have anxiety. You ever be fooling around sexually and you try to talk dirty and you end up just saying something ridiculous that ruins the entire thing? I think I have the worst one ever. One time I was fooling around with a girl and she was doing the old business down here in this area with her head. Head, I believe is the term for it. She was doing that. I tried to talk dirty. This is what I said. I went, yeah, baby, yeah. Suck it like a man. You guys are great. Thank you very much. That's all my time. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Johnny Lampert is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs happening right now.
Hey, the next flame spitter we got coming up here is from A&E and a Comedy Central special. I want you to give it a special for my boy, Johnny Lampert. Give it up for Johnny Lampert.
Oh, thank you. Hey, before I start, how about one more round of applause for me, everybody? Come on. You all having a good summer? I'm having a great summer. I did something recently I'm very excited about. Joined the Big Brothers of America Association. Yep. It's going great. Every Saturday they come to my house. They take me to the zoo. We go to the ball game. I figure between them and the Make-A-Wish Foundation, I'm going to the Super Bowl next year. I'm a giver, people. Tell you a little more about me. I'm married. I don't like it. You know what, it boils down to this? I think I'd like being married a lot better if I could just have my own room. All the guys are looking around. He's right, I want my own room. I just want my own room. You know, when I was 16, I had my own room. I don't know how I lost these privileges. I don't know when I got demoted and I got to share everything with this nut job. I just want my own room, my own bathroom, my own kitchen. I just want my own place. I got to be honest. If I could have my own apartment and a girlfriend, marriage would be so good. Well, these Italian guys, they get to have a girlfriend, right? They're all over mistress, a gumata. I'm Jewish, I want a gumazza. I want another girl on the side that my wife doesn't know about that's disappointed in me also. No, I love my wife. I do. I love everything about her except one thing, which I think makes me a lucky guy, right? One thing. The only thing I don't like about her, small thing, is her personality. But it's not even her fault. I didn't know her personality, you know? We met in a dance club. It was noisy. We didn't talk. Next date went to the movies. Didn't talk. Finally, we got married. We started talking. I realized I don't like this chick. But we still look at each other like we did the day we first met. Like two perfect strangers who think they could do way better. That was a good one, wasn't it? So it was my birthday recently. My wife bought me a card. I'm sick of the whole card system. We all have the same problem. It's someone's birthday, you're under the card shop, you try to find the perfect card that says exactly how you feel, and then, you know, you gotta write something personal on the bottom, or they get pissed off, right? So you know what I do now? I just write, Dear Debbie, stuff in the middle, and then I write, if you wanna know how I feel, please refer to above. She wrote me a card. Tell me if I'm too sensitive. You know what she writes on my card? Happy birthday. This is the year of the new you. I said, you know what? Just for that, you're getting another year of the current me. Keep it up. You get a year of the old me. And believe me, you won't like him. The single happy me. The guy you killed. The guy who was married to the young, slutty you. Also dead. Then she said, you know, you got me all wrong. I just want to know the real you. I said, look, the real me, you're never going to meet, okay? The real me didn't want to get married in the first place. The real me is in Las Vegas right now, banging hookers, laughing at the current me. The real me thinks the current me is an idiot. And the current me agrees. But you learn weird things when you're married. I'm married 18 years now. You know what I found out recently? My wife is bisexual. She's only sexual when I buy her something. I told her I was getting a Mercedes. I was getting it for about a week, and then that scam ended. She loves money, though. Anything that costs money, she's interested in. Now she wants to go skydiving. I don't know about you people. I'm not interested in any of these recreational activities where I'm trying to have fun and yet not die at the same time. I said, I got a better idea. Instead of going skydiving, why don't we just go drowning? Yeah, I'll take you to a lake. I'll shove your head under. And then when you're almost dead, I'll pull you out. You'll be so happy. We'll make it like a family vacation. We'll bring your mother and your father. Take the whole family waterboarding for Christmas. But the sex life, it's tough, you know? It's tough when you get older and you're married, you know? I think what my problem is right now is ever since I got married, right? Ever since we had children, there is nothing less important to my wife than having sex with me. And I know this because the other day I said, hey, we haven't had sex in like 2 months. You think we could hook up tonight? She goes, what, are you crazy? I just ran out of Scotch tape. Which, believe me, made no sense to me either. I know you women are all thinking, good excuse, though. She always says no, then she does it for the wrong reason. No! And then I can see what she's thinking in the back of her mind. She's like, you know what, if we do it now, we don't have to do it tomorrow. Might as well get it over with. Then I get that really sexy come on. Okay, hurry up. Which just rushes the blood to my private parts, I gotta tell you. Oh, when she says hurry up, you could cut diamonds with this thing. And then when we do it, she doesn't even hustle. That's the most important thing, ladies. Hustle. And I know a lot of you are looking around now. Well, what's hustle? What's he talking about? Hustle's a sports term. It means giving your all 110%. That's what we want. Look, we know the score. We know we're getting older and uglier every day. But So are you. That's why I say the hell with you good-looking women. Give me a desperate ugly chick that runs out the grounders. That's what I want. Give me a short, bald chick with a mustache that plays tough defense. Fat bitch who dies for those loose balls. I don't care if she got a peg leg and a lazy eye. Come back! I love you! Oh, you're over here. Get over here! You're lucky, ladies. The rumors are true. We do lose our sex drive as we get older. You know, unless we meet somebody new. But in general. I remember when I was in my 20s, I used to go every night. I used to pack my wallet with 10 rubbers, go to bars, try to get laid. I remember one night I went to a bar, I bought a girl a drink, I dropped my wallet, thing hit the floor and bounced back to me. I used to go to women's prisons and make conjugal visits. I didn't even know anybody. I'd just walk in and say, yeah, I'd like to make a conjugal visit. They'd say, who do you want to see? I'd say, who do you got? Who's been here the longest? Who's gonna hustle for Barney Rubble? I'm thinking about cheating on my wife, actually. I never cheated on her before, but, you know, not for lack of trying, you know. Well, I have a logic to it. Think about it, you know. I was thinking about it. You ever have, like, our sex life is broken, and you ever have, like, a broken toaster or a broken appliance? Before you throw it out, what do? Just to make sure it's the toaster that's really broken, you plug it into a different outlet. Yeah. I gotta know what's broken, my toaster or her outlet. You know what the real problem with my sex life is? I'm gonna tell you people, because you've been a great crowd. The real problem is, I'm 49 years old, and I have to admit, when my wife and I have sex, I'm starting to experience erectile dysfunction. The crazy thing is, when I'm by myself, I'm fine. In front of the computer, I'm 18 again. Thank you very much. My name's John Lambert. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV. Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York.
Y'all, show some all-star welcome to Aries Spears. Let him hear it. It's like 4 niggas in here with white girls sitting up front. The nerve of you motherfuckers. Ain't this Black History Month? What the fuck is you niggas doing? What the fuck is you niggas doing? Why you standing up, bitch? Where your man at? What happened? They got them all. Well, bitch, yelling like that, you ain't gonna get a brother. I gotta ask. So, sweetheart, you got a Negro, so I got... Ain't this Black History Month? What the fuck is you niggas doing? What the fuck is you niggas doing? Why you standing up, bitch? Where your man at? What happened? They got them all. Well, bitch, yelling like that, you ain't gonna get a brother. I gotta ask. So, sweetheart, you got a Negro, so I gotta ask. Y'all probably have great sex. Do y'all role play at all? Do you role play? No? You don't play escape slave and the master's wife? That shit's... You got to hurry up, nigga. You on the clock. You got a white girl. You got to take advantage. Halloween, you got to dress up like OJ and hide in the closet with a butcher knife sketch. Ah! Bitch, where you been? I love you. Oh, this white boy got a black girl. Okay, motherfucker, that's what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, stand up, nigga, stand up. No, look, the black woman said, yes, motherfucker, yes, yes. This nigga pays car notes and everything. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna let you know, you heard me say it, I don't want nobody to get upset or offended because I say the word nigga in my show. Because the fact of the matter is, I say it because white people, I know y'all say it.
Don't tell me when y'all at home watching the 11 o'clock news and you hear about some of the stupid shit that black people do. Y'all are going, oh my God, these African Americans. You're like, honey, look at these crazy niggas. Time out, look at this ignorant nigga here. This nigga got a fish tank for a wine glass. Barack Obama didn't change shit. We thought shit was gonna be different. Nigga, that's Kool-Aid. Look, you can't even walk. Look at this nigga here. That's what I love about that. Look how uncomfortable this white dude is. It's like, oh my God, I've seen it on TV, but I never thought I'd sit this close. Don't worry about that dog, he's straight. If he start pulling a knife or something, then you run, but otherwise, matter of fact, let me talk to this nigga for a minute. Pardon me. You straight, you straight. You know, it's funny because when I went to go vote, white people would ask me, so who you voting for? Who the fuck you think? Well, do you care about his politics? I don't give a fuck. Do you like him personally? I don't know the nigga. He black, I'm voting for the black guy. Fuck that. We might not get this chance for another 40 years. Gary Coleman could have been running and I'd have voted for that nigga. I'd have been in the booth and the world don't move. And I know there were white people that got upset about that. I heard you talk about it. I think it's wrong that black people will vote for him for it because he's black. They should vote for the right reasons. Well, I look at it like this. From George Washington to George Bush, every president that this country has seen has been white. My thing is, let's just get the first nigga in there. After the next one, I get the right one in there for the right reasons. But let's get the first nigga in there. Because this shit was bigger than Barack. Man, think about the message that this sends to every little black boy in the country. That you can make it in this country without just being a rapper or an athlete. You can be president of the United fucking States. I gotta get behind that. We can finally scratch that off the black to-do list. Like rapper, check. Athlete, check. Black president, about fucking time, check. Next up, Olympic swimming. Michael Phelps, we coming. Watch your motherfucking back. Soon as they learn how to heat that water up, nigga, we are in there. We coming. And I'm not just here to tell jokes. I actually want to give back. I want to help white people. I want to be like y'all's Black Dr. Phil. Because comics, we don't do much when we're on the road. We stay in a hotel room and watch TV. And I'm flipping through the channels, and I'm watching some of these programs like Oprah and Phil, and I'm noticing some of y'all's kids is out of fucking control. I really want to ask white people, why don't y'all beat y'all kids? Beat them, whoop they motherfucking ass. Y'all give y'all kids all kind of timeouts and special places. What the fuck is a special place? To a black child, that's a coma. What is a special place? Black kids don't know shit about timeout. We know about getting knocked the fuck out. That's it. My mother used to slap the shit out of me in public, and I would look at people for help. Like, shut up. White people felt my pain. Oh my God. She just struck her child. Black people see black kids get hit. We like, hey, get your shit together. You know what I found out growing up totally shocked me? White kids are just as shocked to find out black kids don't talk back to their parents as we are when we hear them talk back to theirs. Because I used to have a little buddy would come over my house on the weekends, little Nate. We'd be in my room playing video games. My mother used to come in the room on us and cuss me out for no reason. Just scare the shit out of both of us, right? We'd be in the room playing Mario Brothers. She'd come kick open the door like SWAT. We on level 4, she do, Aries, how many times I told you to clean this motherfucking room? Cut that goddamn game off and clean this room. I come back, this motherfucking room ain't clean. I'm gonna take that Nintendo cord, wrap it around your neck and stick it in your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with you. This ain't no threat. This a promise. Try me, motherfucker. Try me. My white friend would turn to me offended like, dude, what the fuck? She can't do that, man. This is your space. This is your area. She's violating your right to privacy. You should say something. You want me to go say something? I'd be so scared I started talking to him like a slave from Roots, like, you's gonna get me's in troubles. I like you, Nate, I really do. But my parents is good black folk that gives me food, that gives me sleeps. Now you get away from around here with that foolishness. Get from here.
smack the shit out the white boy. He turned into me. Wade in the water. It's crucial, man. I didn't do shit today, man. I sat around the room, smoked weed, watched movies. Cause like my favorite actor, I gotta tell you, is Denzel Washington. That's a cold motherfucker. Denzel got the smoothest walk in show business, don't he? That nigga got that oval bite. This nigga smooth with this shit. And I was always a fan, but I got hooked when I saw Training Day. That motherfucker, because we always saw him play a good guy. I never saw him play a bad guy. And he was cool. I smoked a pound of weed and practiced that shit. My girl came home. She thought that motherfucker was in the house. I was... Jake, I'm telling you right now. Hey, Jake, you want to go to jail or you want to go home? All right, my nigga, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody right here. I'm telling you, my nigga. Fellas, I'm telling you, hey, learn that shit. I don't give a fuck how mad your girl is at you. You do Denzel, she ain't going no place. She might talk that shit at first. Baby, you need to take some time to think about your shit. You be disrespecting me, I'm leaving you. Hey, baby, I'm telling you right now, put the bag down. Hey, put the bag down. I promise you, if you stay with me, I'll love you internally, externally, and every way imaginable. Everything I ever am, everything I ever will be, I am because of you. You're my best friend, you're my lover, you're like my... Fuck, I ain't going nowhere. You just need to learn how to respect what I'm saying. A lot of movies, man. Like, I like them crazy movies, too. Like, I just saw this movie, 300 Sparta. Anybody see this shit? I don't even like them movies for the action or the violence. I like it for the dialogue. That's some smooth shit, the way they talk in the movies. It's like they got their own language. You've heard it before. My lord. It's my lord, but that's how they say it. My lord. Let it be known that Xerxes is a kind god king, and he offers this declaration as an alternative to war. Now let me speak to the nobles, or I will engage with my military. And the other character's always some pompous asshole. Prometheus, please spare me of your banality. This is not about war, this is about my daughter's hand in marriage. So neither try to seduce me nor bore me with the belligerence of your insolence. I'll be in the theater eating my popcorn like, goddamn, who got diabetes? This shit... This shit good. There's some ignorant niggas in here that don't even think I said anything wrong. They're like, I don't understand. My grandmama got the insolence. I'm a big sports fan too, man. I love sports. Basketball is my favorite sport. It's just fucked up because I can't play. Don't get me wrong, I go to the court, I got the look down. Who are these bitches screaming for? Oh, is that Nelly? Nelly, what's happening, baby? Hey, let me get them earrings so I can feed Africa, nigga. And you know I'm gonna get on Shaq with that picnic table suit. You can eat a jelly sandwich on that nigga back. Like, Shaq, I love you, but you were the slowest talking motherfucker in the league. You take 2 weeks to answer a fucking question. Like, Shaq, you and Kobe are feuding, what's going on? I told Kobe, I told Phil. Phil know how I play. Kobe know how I play. Give me the ball, I'm a dunker. I'm big brother, he's little brother. We'll be fine. Like, motherfucker, what? When Shaq talked, they should have had the words with the bouncing ball. Everybody know, you have a good time. Like, what? Nigga, you know that eye of yours is like that Fat Joe song. It just leaned back a little bit. Like, I love Charles Barkley, but Charles is another one. Charles can't talk for shit. It seemed like whatever's going on in Charles' mind don't match what's coming out of his mouth. Like his mind and mouth is playing Marco Polo. They not on the same accord. Like, Charles, what do you think about Shaq getting traded to the Phoenix Suns? The Phoenix Suns, let me tell you something. Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, Kobe, everybody know Kobe. 40 points, 50 points, greatest player. Let me tell you something. Everybody, he started throwing in shit that ain't got nothing to do with basketball. Krispy Kreme donut that's round like a rim, got a hole in it. It's important, baby. You gotta learn how to talk. It's crazy, man. That's why I gotta study people, man. I gotta study the languages, man. I gotta study different, ethnicities and shit. I think that's the key to racism, man. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what color you are. Everybody got something to bring to the table. And life is short, man. Sample that shit. You don't know what you might be missing. Why deprive yourself of a great human experience? Because you fucking mad. It's ridiculous. That's why I appreciate a good accent. You got the right accent, you can get away with a lot of shit. You be in a club and say something foul to a woman in an American accent, she might slap the shit out of you. Like, excuse me, baby, I don't mean to bother you, but you got a fat ass. I would love to take you home, fuck the shit out you. Motherfucker. English accent, that just roll off the tongue different. Like, excuse me, I didn't mean to bother you, but I'd really love to take you back to my house and fuck your dog yourself a little bit, you know what I mean? Motherfucker, I ain't mad, you just got him. All right, before I get out of here, where the hip-hop fans at? Hip-hop. I'm a big hip-hop fan, man. I gotta say, man, hip-hop, I love it because it ain't just a black thing no more, it's global. And I gotta give some of the credit to Eminem. He has changed the game. And I know some black people try to hate on him because he's white, but fuck that. I give credit where credit is due. That's a bad motherfucker. He has changed the game. Because I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of white boys ain't white boys no more. Some of y'all are us. You got do-rags on now, your pants are sagging, y'all walk with that black swagger. I was parked at a light the other day. One of them white boys crossed my car. I got nervous and locked my shit. Click, click. Like, what the fuck is this nigga up to? I didn't feel safe, that's what I'm trying to say. But I like when rappers get together and make good music as opposed to killing each other. Like, if I could have it my way, I'd like to see 4 of my favorite rappers come together and make a song. I'd have like LL Cool J, Snoop Dogg, DMX, and my man Jay-Z. And I say, I'm amazed at Jay-Z, not because he's a great rapper. Everybody know he's a great rapper. How the fuck did he get Beyonce? Because he is a ugly motherfucker. Like, is it me or does that nigga look like Joe Camel? Am I the only one to see that shit? He could finish a whole stick of chapstick in one use. But like I said, I had the LL, Snoop, DMX, Jay-Z. I'd have LL do the intro because he just got that cool, suave swagger. Like, LL seemed like he don't even need a woman to be turned on. He can stand in front of the mirror, chest naked, and turn himself on. Like, he be sitting there, DJ, hit that track for me. Yo, what's up, baby? This your man, LL Cool J. Ain't nothing like when you put vanilla ice cream on your chest, let it melt down in your genitals. I got my man Snoop Dogg, DMX, and Jay-Z in the building. It's about to be real sexual, real erotic, baby. Hey, yo, Snoop, holla at me, it's your man, LL. Hey, yo, 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg, taking condoms out the door. Ready to get up in it, so back on up. Grab a condom, cause I'm ready to fuck a bitch fuck. Having green clothes is some gangster shit. You know how a dog go when it gets to pet. We don't sweat shit, cause we know we can't be faded. We just sit back debated while getting our hair braided. Big dog, orgy, dance, and corrupt. We go rip till we done. That's why we throw them things.
What type of shit is in here? Chop! 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 Motherfucker! Keep fucking with me. You think I'm playing some of my bitch? Keep fucking with me. I done told the son of a bitch how to play this shit. I'm gonna say Chuck one goddamn time, cut the bitch off. Retarded motherfucker can do that. See, that's why you can't hire your relatives, man. Don't fuck with your family. That's my wife, cousin. Can't get rid of that motherfucker. You know, if I get rid of him, there's gonna be some shit when I get to the house. We family, fuck family. And white folks say, black folks, some motherfucker white folks. Let me tell you something. I've been black a long time. I'm telling you like it is. So you can't say it. You know, then you scared. You can't say it. Chinese people tell black folks, you keep up shit. Keep up shit. I like me some Chinese. No, don't come up here, bullshit. Don't come up. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Black folks know we keep up shit. White folks, y'all something. I'm glad to see a lot of white folks in the house. That's the way it's supposed to be. No, that's the way it is. Kings of Comedy start happening. Y'all getting hip to us. That's a beautiful thing. See, you smile, I ain't told no goddamn joke. You ain't said shit. What do you say? What do you say? Fuck, you don't say shit. Say like it is, man. A long ass ride here, man. I found out my friend died. You know, when your friend died, don't you get nervous? I'm 43. When the motherfucker be dying, you gotta find out what age he is. You know what I mean? Damn, 43. How old was he? 45. His heart just stopped on him. Was he sick? No, just dropped dead. That's fucked up. You sure be thinking about your motherfucking self. I've been having this pain in my goddamn back for a while. See, now I go to the hospital. Fuck that. I lost 2 cats. Close to me, 47, 44. See, black folks don't go to the hospital. Somebody bust them in the head with a bat. Or they have a car accident. No, every motherfucking pain come on me, I'm going to the goddamn hospital. I had a pain in my goddamn chest all day. Gas is a motherfucker, let me tell you. Gas is a bitch. Man, that motherfucker tightened up around that motherfucker. My wife said, what's wrong? I said, come on, put your clothes on, take me to the hospital. Motherfucker, if I get the nosebleed, what's wrong with put your clothes on, take me to the goddamn hospital? I was fucking last week, got a sharp pain in my goddamn left nut. She said, what's wrong? I said, wipe your ass and come on, take me to the hospital. Take me to the motherfucking hospital. I'm telling you like it is. No, man. This shit, man, I was in Vegas. I got here this morning and I saw this white lady with a leash. White folks, y'all something else. No, y'all something fucking else, man. Y'all had a leash on a little kid. Kid just running like a motherfucker. Come here, Johnny, come here. Come here. Pulling him, come here. I'm not pulling shit for no 2 or 3 year old. I don't negotiate with terrorists. I get that motherfucker a look, and you better freeze like a motherfucker. I'll break your little motherfucking jaw. These little son bitches something else, man. These little kids tell you what to do. See, now we some punk-ass parents. Parents today, we pussies. Because we weak. We want to be friends. Motherfucker kid tell you, I ain't gonna eat that. What type of shit is that? Motherfucker don't eat. I hope you get dizzy like a motherfucker. My little niece gonna tell me I'm going on a hunger strike. Bitch, go ahead on, don't eat shit. I hope when you walk, you just fall the fuck out. Just fall. Fuck you. You gonna hurt me because you ain't eating, ain't that a bitch? Kids a motherfucker, man. Kids is bitch, man. See, when I was a kid, see, we had that mother man used to hit you in the motherfucking throat, make you bite the back of your tongue and shit. You know when you ever cry when you're a little kid, when you cry, you holler. Then it's like a 7-second pause. Then after that pause, it's a scream. You fucked up. When they hit your ass, ah! You hurt like a motherfucker. That's how parents used to fuck you up. My mother, man, my mother, but see, parents back then, too, they was fucked up, too. They had some fucked up old psychological ass ways. The old-fashioned southern ass shit they say to you. My mother and them used to fuck over us. Because they tell my brother and them stupid shit. Go outside and find me something to whip your ass with. And those stupid son of a bitch be all outside looking. I was little, I said, look at this dumb motherfucker. I was about 3, 4 years old. I said to myself, I wish my mom would tell me some stupid shit like that. That's when I started cussing. 4 years old. I was about this goddamn tall. My mom said, go outside and find me a switch to whip your ass. You hear what I said? I said, I heard what the fuck you said. My brother said, don't say that, baby. Fuck what she talking about. I'm not going out to find a motherfucking thing. She gonna whoop me, want me to do, you do your own goddamn labor. My brother said, don't say that. I said, fuck that, I'm gonna get a whooping anyway. It don't make no goddamn difference. Fuck that. I'm not going to find shit. Oh, man, we all cussed our family out. But we cussed our shit out with it. We had class about it. When your mom said, take the garbage out. Man, fuck. Fuck. Then she look at you. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, don't lose the beat, motherfucker. Take that garbage out. Oh, they was a bitch. Parents was a bitch back then because they told you stupid shit. They scared the fuck out you. See, now today, everybody politically correct. Can't touch a kid, talk to the kid, negotiate. Fuck that. Man, mom and dad used to tell you shit 9 o'clock. My mother used to scare the fuck out you with shit like, when your daddy come home, I'm gonna have him beat your ass. Now go on outside and play. How the fuck you gonna play in a goddamn condition? I be in center field, the ball go past. Catch the ball, Mac. Man, fuck that goddamn ball. I'm gonna get a whooping at 5 o'clock. I can't concentrate, man. Damn that goddamn ball. This some serious shit here. Man, my mama told me that shit at 8:30 in the morning. Man, my whole day was discombobulated. I was so disgusted I didn't know what the fuck to do. Man, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I started crying at 1 o'clock. I said, man, somebody call this motherfucker. I called my father at the job. He said, hello. I said, man, when you coming home, man? Come get this shit over with. This ain't nothing but some stress. And when you nervous, see, kids don't cry no more. You try to be strong. You know you're gonna get a whooping. You try to be strong. You strong until somebody mention that shit. Then tears just come out by a motherfucker's self. You be standing there cool, strong. What time your daddy coming in? I don't know what time that motherfucker coming in. But goddamn it. That's how my mom used to do. Come to school. When they come to school on you and walk in the door, you be clowning, acting a motherfucking fool. And somebody, mama walk in the door. You look. You sit down quicker than some bitch. And everybody in the class be whispering, who mama that? Who mama that? Who mama that? You can always tell who motherfucking mama was. They be playing like they busy. Oh, that's your motherfucking mama. That's your mama that. That's your motherfucking mama that. But see, we grew up under whippings, but we all grew up and became good people. See, now, I don't know what the fuck going on now. Sex, too much sex, every time I turn around, I'm so sick of pussy, I don't know what the fuck to do. No, man, pussy make me sick. That pink motherfucker something else. That pink bastard, man, is a drug. Don't tell me I'm wearing the patch right now. Don't tell me. I'm telling you like it is. Man, pussy, no. See, a grown man, grown woman get together. Say you want something. I say, I'll give you something. You bust a nut. I'll bust a nut. How the fuck I gotta pay your rent after that goddamn shit? I ain't never seen a pussy with a meat on it. That shit fucks me up there, man. This shit is unfucking believable, man. Pay my bill, telephone bill, light bill. I'm not paying a motherfucking thing. Now, I wish I would get blackmailed. Can't nobody blackmail me. See, that's why I don't fuck around. Cause I don't want no pussy. Can't blackmail me. I'm gonna tell your wife. I'll tell my motherfucking wife. Before I let another motherfucker tell my goddamn wife. Bern, I tell your wife, motherfucker, I tell myself, I'll go home. Wake up. No. What's wrong? Wake up, just listen. Keep your hands so I can see them. Oh, man, sex is a bitch, man. Sex so goddamn funny, man. We all trip out on it. But the funny thing about sex, man, see, I'm a comedian. You know, I be laughing. I ain't laughing at you. I'm laughing at shit you be saying. You know, God damn it. I ain't never heard this motherfucker talk like this. This motherfucker Christian. Give me that dick in the name of the Lord. Give me that dick. I said, her daddy can hear her now. I went with a woman, man, a long time ago. See, you know, when you do shit fucked up, man, you don't care back in the day. Now you mature now. But I had this woman, man, she wasn't that attractive, you know. But she was good people. She was good people. She had a cracked tooth, you know, her tooth. But no, she was good people though. She was good people. Her tooth was cracked at a 45-degree angle, you know. She was good people though. She was good people. And you know, when she was giving me mouth to mouth, you know what I mean? And see, back then you don't give a fuck where you get it from, long you get it. And she was, you know, and shit. When me and we so goddamn stupid, shit be hurting, but we still won't say shit. Still try to take it like we strong. She was cutting me. She was tearing it up. She was snoring it, you know. And I'm sitting there trying to take it, you know. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it. I said, "You're cutting it. You're cutting it." She was good people. She was good people. Oh, we all do some crazy shit now. You ever pass gas while you make love? You a goddamn liar. You're a lying son of a bitch. We all hear them pass gas making love, especially men. You ain't said shit. You ever had a woman just break wind when you getting it from the back? She just falls, just. You don't say nothing. You just keep on pumping. Just keep on. You don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. When you get in your car, you talk about her ass like a dog. Don't... See you later, Bernie. All right, you stinking ass bitch. Farted all on my dick and shit. Oh, women a trip, man. Women, all of us, men, we've been doing things, sex so fucking funny, communicating, say, I want you to do this. I want you to do that. You don't do this anymore. But all sex ain't never mentioned. Women don't like to suck no dick. They don't like to suck no dick. I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. This 2000, y'all got to come on with the program. You got to come on. Men been eating pussy for years, No problem, no problem. But every time we ask y'all for head, you know, y'all get attitude. You know, why don't you come over here and do a little bit? What you want me to do? Fuck it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I do it myself, That's what you're gonna have to do. Or let your mama do it, because I ain't doing a motherfucking thing. What my mama got to do with it? My mama had her day. She ain't got nothing to do with this shit. No, women is funny, man. But all of us in here scared of women. I've been married 25 years. For some, my wife married about 5. She about right here. Let me say them. You thought about it too, motherfucker. You thought about it. You know, I ain't never hit my wife. I swear to God, I ain't never hit, but I thought about it. You know, and if I did drugs or something this one time, I have an excuse. I'll fuck my wife up, man, I'm telling you. Cause that son bitch, man, she know I ain't going nowhere, man. When women know they got you 25 years, she was 15, I was 16, she know I ain't going nowhere. Now she be talking all smart, so y'all clapping. So that's beautiful, ain't it? Yeah, I know. I know it's beautiful, yeah, motherfucker. That little son bitch think she on me, man. Be talking all smart, you know, telling me what to do. You know, yeah, I know she is. But see, black women want to be your mama, your daddy, your pastor, your counselor, policeman. You know, they want to be the dick. Yeah, we are. You ain't right shit. I know they want to be your wife. They ready to tell you what to do. My wife gonna tell my dad. I said, babe, I'll be right back. She said, you ain't going nowhere tonight. I said, you want to see my motherfucking birth certificate? I'm growing like a son, bitch. She said, well, take your punk ass out and see what the fuck gonna happen to you. Now, for some reason, when she said that, I knew she wasn't playing. I got nervous like a motherfucker, you know. But I couldn't let her get the last word out there. I said, look outside, I'll be right back. She said, Mac, I done told you, you went out Monday, you played pool Tuesday, you went hunting Wednesday and Thursday. You ain't going no motherfucking way tonight. I said, let me tell you something. I said, watch, see if I can go. Yeah, I went. Shit. I mean, you don't tell me where the fuck I went. I'll bust your head to the white meat. You don't tell me where the fuck I went. Matter of fact, you look just like her motherfucking ass. Come close and see once you leave, make this motherfucker bleed. Goddamn, I'm sick of your ass too. You look just goddamn like her. Yeah, I went. I came back early. I went though. I came back early. Stay out my goddamn business. What you looking your tongue at me for like that? What you looking your tongue at me like that? You know you ain't gonna suck no dick. You ain't gonna suck. Don't fuck with me. What you doing all that for? Huh? It's 2000. You suck dick. You do. I'm gonna check your ass out. I'm gonna check you out. When I get through, you be right there on the side, right over there, with your mouth open. Be right. Come right in the motherfucker, just coming. I'm gonna put some of your mama, I'm gonna choke the shit out your ass. You'll be coughing for 2 weeks, fuck with me. That motherfucker try to kill me. You fucking with a man here, baby. If I let you see it, it's gonna scare the shit out of you. If I unzipped it and just that you took a peek, you go blind. Shut the fuck up, girl. Man, I love my wife, though, man. I love my wife. Man, I can't hurt her. I'm fucking around with you. See, you fucking around my train of thought. Now you don't let nobody fuck with my train of thought. You know, that's your day. See, white boy, let me tell you something. You with a sister. Oh, don't, wait a minute. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. God damn it. You like who? You like women? Oh, you're a fire starter. You start a fire. Stinging ass. Talking about I like women. What the fuck you like? You can't do shit but kiss it. You can't do shit. Women need dick. Women need a hammer. Women gotta have the motherfucking hammer. Don't tell me you can't buy one. Motherfucker get fuck around, get a floor burn between your goddamn fucking no damn door, nigga. You a lesbian for real, ain't you? Damn. If I was your dad, I'll beat your ass. I'll whip your ass to death. A lesbian. Nice looking woman. 23, 24 years old. 26 years old. College degree. And a cocksucker. Girl coming to in and got an education in sucking cock. I got my master. Hey, this is my people though. You know, each his own. I think it's a beautiful thing for you to even play like that. I think it's great. But I was sitting up there, man, I'm thinking about you, man. I'm thinking about you. No, I'm thinking about it, man, because, you know, I went to a funeral. I don't like funerals, man. You know, funerals full of shit. especially black funerals. Black funerals, you know, white folks, I admire y'all, man. When the cat died one day, next day y'all bury that motherfucker. Because he ain't no good till he costs you money. Ain't no need him sticking around. Get rid of that motherfucker. He died last night. He buried him all. Fuck him. Black folks, my people, some bitch died, man. We got 4 days to fuck with them. We got visitation, the wake, the funeral, and the burial. And somebody explain the motherfucking wake to me, because I never did understand that shit. Where you just sit there in a fucking chair, in front of the coffin, watching this son bitch. And every now and then, this motherfucker look like he breathing. This motherfucker breathing. White funerals, man, be nice. The light be on, the coffin be in the center. They come sing a song. The Lord is good. He's so mercy that I cannot see. They close the coffin, wheel that motherfucker out. Black funeral, somebody gotta come sing a song, old voodoo ass song, Precious Lord, old ancient ass song. And they gotta look at the deceased family sitting in the front row, cause they trying to make you cry on purpose. Just Lord, take my hand. What the fuck is lead me on. I said, oh, let me stand. Am a tired. You looking dead at you? That's when I jumped up. What the fuck you looking at me singing like that? But you make me feel like I'm next. Don't look at me. Look around. Look over that single fuck over there. And black folks, I don't know what it is. We got that old Southern mentality where we always want to tell you how somebody died. You ever notice that? They'll tell you that same story over, fucking over, again. How he died? Lord, it was thunder and lightning. And I was upstairs. I was rolling my hair. And I just heard a noise. And I said, what the fuck is that? And I walked downstairs and I saw him laying against the refrigerator. I said, oh, Lord, he dead. I was so nervous I called 11-9. I swear I ain't gonna never forget. It was raining so hard I couldn't hear myself think. Because I was rolling my hair and I just heard a bump. And I said, somebody downstairs. And I got my pistol because I thought somebody broke in. When I walked down there, I saw some legs. I said, is that Willie? And I looked around there, he was laying over there, he was dead. Lord scared me half to death. I couldn't even finish rolling my hair. I just got through doing the front of my hair, and I just heard a bump. And I said, Willie! Willie! But he didn't say nothing. So I walked down there. I didn't see nothing at first because it was dark, it was thunder and lightning. And I looked and I saw him hunched over. I said, that motherfucker dead. Boy, they hurt me. It's been a week since he died, boy. But I'm telling you, I never will forget that day. It was Tuesday night, it was raining. When I was rolling my hair in the front. And it felt like somebody fell. And I said, somebody fell. I didn't go down right away because I thought he was all right. When I walked down there, I saw his ass sticking out from the refrigerator. I said he hurt. He just laying there. When I rolled that motherfucker over, he was dead. I called the ambulance. They came and get him. I never forget. I didn't even finish rolling the back of my hair. But I was rolling. I just got this side right here. and sound like somebody lightning just hit the button. And I went down there, bitch, shut the fuck up telling that goddamn story. They be at the funeral telling that fucked up ass story. You be sitting in the chair, you hear somebody all the way down there. I was rolling my hair, and I heard a noise. Shut the fuck up. Take your ass to the hospital. I'm not bullshit. We funny people. I was over at my brother's house last night. Before I left here, I was over at my brother's house. And I got, nephew like all of us. They I don't know what they on. They on some other shit, right? So I was sitting up there talking to my brother, playing pool. And my nephew came in and he said, you pretty smart. I said, well, I'm all right. I'm all right, He said, what's the difference between a hypothetical question and a realistic question? It kind of caught me off guard, I said, damn, hypothetical and realistic. I said, they basically mean the same, but sometimes they might be different. Caught me off guard. I said, for example, man, I said, run upstairs and ask your mama, would she make love to the next door neighbor for $50,000? He went upstairs, took a little while, came back. He said, Mama said she'd make love to the next door neighborhood, the next block for $50,000. I said, I'll be damned. I said, well, do me a favor, go upstairs and ask your sister, would she make love to the mailman for $250,000? He ran upstairs, tried it on back. He said, sister said she'd make love to the mailman, the milkman, and any other man for $50,000. I looked at my brother. Brother looked at me. I said, sit down, son. I said, I'm gonna tell you something. Hypothetically speaking, you should have $100,000. I said, but realistically speaking, son, you live with 2 hoes.
Well, my friends, the June feature drop is finally here, and I've gotta say, covering these updates is easily my favorite part of the job. Showing you all the new Android updates and watching the ecosystem being rolled out to the wider Android ecosystem. So if you're someone not using the latest Pixel or Samsung phone, this might actually be a great update for you. That said, without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. And of course, guys, if you appreciate dedicated Android coverage like this, consider subscribing to the 9 to 5 Google YouTube channel, because we have a lot more Android news coming your way. First up, we have some pretty major updates to Android's Scam Detective initiative, as Google is introducing a brand new feature called Fake Call Detection, and it seems like Google is quite proud of this one. For context, impersonation scams are currently one of the leading contributors to fraud on a global scale, resulting in over $400 billion worth of losses. A very popular impersonation tactic lately is to spoof the number of a trusted contact, like your mom, for example, use AI deepfake audio to mimic her voice, and then present you with an urgent situation where you may feel pressured to send money or give account credentials or verbalize private personal data. That same exact thing applies to authority figures as well, like the IRS or employers. Scammers are going to try and scare or socially engineer you into giving up sensitive information or potentially wiring money. Because of how prevalent this is, Google is introducing a high-level detection system for fake calls. After this update, when a contact calls you using the Phone by Google app, their device will send a silent confirmation signal in real time to verify if the call is actually originating from their physical device. If that confirmation signal is missing, the system pings your contact's real device to double check. If the real phone determines it isn't actually on on a call, your device will immediately drop an on-screen warning telling you to hang up right away. A few details worth noting here: this feature completely relies on end-to-end encrypted RCS, meaning that the confirmation signal is fully private and it will be on by default for eligible hardware. Speaking of which, fake call detection is rolling out globally this month, starting with Pixel devices running Android 12 and up, but remember, it is exclusive to those using the official Phone by Google app. So if you aren't using it already, I would download it and take a look just so you can get familiar. Moving away from the scamming angle, we do have some new features that land more on the fun side of things, starting with a wider rollout to the Circle to Surge outfit search feature. Fun fact, this originally debuted on the Galaxy S26 and Pixel 10 series way back in late February, so it's technically not a brand new feature, but rather an expansion of an already existing one. Now, on all devices running Android 14 and up, you'll be able to find an entire outfit, piece by piece, using Circle. It is a feature. It's big. It looks to useful when returning to a book after a long hiatus, which admit
known when it comes to your ecosystem. One by one have a off with access to some tops, a range of supported apps. You can without a huge noise like my current door lock does. You can also unlock your door by tapping your phone or even remotely to pretty much any door, but opens up a whole world of smart features. Now, it connects over the newer Matter standard, so if you have something like a Nest Hub or Apple HomePod or Apple TV, it can connect via those. Now, it fits over your existing lock, so there's no need to tear your door apart. Plus, you can still use your normal key if you say, have a partner that just doesn't do technology or just use it as a backup. It has a rechargeable battery that lasts up to 6 months and features like a quiet unlock mode that can unlock the door at night without a huge noise like my current door lock does. You can also unlock your door by tapping your phone or even remotely via your phone to let in visitors. Plus, it is completely subscription fee. Now, it works within any ecosystem. Google has and then group photos out the camera. Uses AI to scan your screenshots and gives it an AI-powered title and a summary.
Different people. Some people won't wait in line. They'll see a line, oh God. There is a line. Mexican won't wait in line. We don't even know what the line's for. Mira la línea, chinga su madre. Go get in line. Go get in line. And once you get in, you let everyone in. Tia, dísele, cabrona. They're not gonna get you. Come on. Different people. We're not happy for anybody. A true Latino is never happy when other people do well. Our first instinct is negative. Did you hear Ruben got a job at the hospital? The marijuana? Órale. Pinche marijuana working at the hospital. Shit. I'm gonna call up, watch. Hello, hospital? Ruben's a marijuana over. That way he'll learn. My grandmother, I learned from my grandma. My grandma, 82 years old. Everything she says is negative. Everything. Grandma, you hear about Maria? What? That she's pregnant? No, she's getting married. Like I said. With blue eyeshadow. So you can see it, they keep their eyes closed. Are you gonna go to the wedding? I went to the first 3. Nada más puta que la chingada. She got 4 kids getting married in a white dress. Está loca la cabrona, white dress. No, no. A white dress, mira that white dress. She should get married in a white dress with black sleeves. And a hole in the front para que vele chingada. But tell her I said hi. Bring me a plate. That's all I want. We never say congratulations. You ever see people, man, that are happy for other people? Oh, God, you're awesome. Congratulations. You rock. We never say congratulations. What do we say? Oh, so now you think you're all bad or what? ¿Te crees muy chingón? We'll still kick your ass. Now go to the Hallmark store and look for that card. Can I help you, sir? Yeah, you don't have a nightingale bad card? Liar, say swear to God. Swear to God? How about a you ain't shit balloon? You don't have one of those? Shit, you don't have nothing here. We need our own greeting cards. We need Mexicano greeting cards because the ones at the stores are too happy. We don't understand that. You need one that says, heard about your new job. You open it up. Don't fuck it up like the last time. We're tough from the time we're kids. You get that tough love. Little babies cry, the mothers run over. Oh my God, Caitlin, are you all right? Mira, there he goes. Chilla, chilla. No me chingues el bebé. Hombre, let him cry, mija. Let him cry. It's good for his lungs. Let him cry. Let him cry. Turn the music up. I don't need to hear this shit. Turn that music. Then they go pick you up. Don't pick him up. Don't pick him up. He's gonna get used to it. Don't pick him up. Hombre, now you fucking man. Now you're gonna want you to hold him and change him. Hombre. You may as well have another one because you messed that one up. Different people. We trick you into helping. We wait till you sit down. Ruben, what are you doing right now? Right now, I'm not doing nothing. Help me fix my truck. I gotta pull the transmission out and put a new one in. Oh, you mean right now, right now? Yeah. I can't do it right now, right now. When? Shit, probably later. Later. But not right now. You should have told me before. Old school, we're always late. We're late because none of the clocks work in our houses. They all need batteries. The TV is the clock. It's always on. Grandma, when do you take your medicine? Cuando se acaba la Judge Judy, I take my pill. We don't have clocks in the house. All we have is calendars from every panaderia we've ever been to. On the walls, every wall. And it's the same picture, the Aztec dude and the dead lady. And your grandma doesn't want to take it down. That reminds me of me when I was young. Porque me gustaba pisquear and they used to bring me home like that, barefoot, with a flower in my hair. Toda encuerada. I never had a water hose at my house that had the metal end. You know? It was always cut and cut. The minute I had a hole over here, they cut. Córtalo, cabrón. Pinche hose was this long. I wanted a nozzle. My grandfather like, you got a thumb, you got a nozzle. Mira. How do I turn it off? Pinch it, mira. Off. On. Chinga su madre, mira. Pinch it. Off. On. Pégale. Up. have swim trunks. I used to cut pants. You ever used to cut pants? Hey, if you want to go swimming, cut pants. Then you find the scissors and some old pants. Are we going for reals? For reals. Because if I cut, I can't cut back. For reals? Say swear to God. Swear to God. Or you used to go swimming in your underwear, the tantarans. Remember the tantaran? The white briefs, tantaran. You'd run around the house with a towel and a clothespin. Tantaran. And your mom still thinks you're the tantaran boy. You're 34 years old. Todo borracha la cabrón. Mijo, tú the tantaran. Do the tantaran. With feeling, cabrón. I don't believe you. Tantaran. Mira, te salió un huevo, cabrón. Oh my God, cochino. With un huevo salido, popped out. Mira, put it back in. And when did you get hair, cochino? We never believe when anybody's sick. And when they are sick, they never go to the doctor. Man, I feel bad. I should go to the doctor. Shit, you better not go. They're gonna find something wrong with you. Don't go. If I were you, I wouldn't go. Drink a 7-Up, you'll be all right. Tómate un 7. Drink a 7-Up. And burp it out. Mira, chingate todo el bote. Y luego... Y sale el cáncer con el burp, mira. Pon el lemon, pon un limón y luego chingate. We drink too much. We drink to get drunk with todo. Then we call women up in the middle of the night. Hey. What are you doing? Sleeping? Cochina. Let me come on. Right now. Hey. What are your chichis doing? If you let me come over, I'll go down there. No, this time for real. Because you're a cochina. You liked it. When you got on top and you were moving the... Oh, I'm sorry, senora. Is Gloria there? Different people. We've taken over the country. If you go to any fast food restaurant, it's all Latinos that work there. You have to be bilingual to get a hamburger. You ever go to Jack in the Box and the voice that comes out of the speaker has a Mexican accent? ¿Cuánto Jack in the Box? Can I take your order? What the fuck's going on in there? Welcome to Jack in the Box. Can I take your order? ¿Quiere algo, cabrón? You want sunshine? Is this Jack in the Box? Yes, can I have a jumbo jack? You want a jumbo yak? ¿Quieres sheet? You want sheet? ¿Quieres queso? You want sheet? I better not. ¿Quieres papa frita? You want french fry? Papa frita? No papa la fritas, thanks. Then they lose everybody in Jack in the Box. What kind of fountain drinks do you have? What kind of fountain drinks do you have? ¿Qué? Fountain drinks. 1 minute, please. Ramón, este vato me está diciendo fountain drink. ¿Qué es eso? Este pinche mamón en la ventana me está diciendo fountain drink, muy chingón. ¿Qué? ¿Es soda? ¿Es soda? ¿Es soda? Míralo, cabrón. Hey, why you not say soda, stupid? Sí, tenemos soda, tenemos Coca, tenemos Pepsi, Sprite, Mr. Pip. Then they got all the Mexicans. Jamaica, tamarindo, chaparrada, horchata. I don't want to know who works there, fucker. I want something to drink. We do everything by memory. All Latinos. It's all memory. Remember that time we went? You remember? You don't remember? You got drunk and you threw up outside? You don't remember? You remember? We don't have pictures. We take pictures. We just never developed the film. They just hold up the film. Mira, these are when you were little. Dice Fuchi. But things are changing. Things get better. What's happening now is a lot of Latinas are raising little kids. You know, there's a Latino in every home, whether you live there or you work there. They come in and raise these kids for these ladies that want to work. There was always somebody in our house raising us, so they raise their kids, and they raise other kids, little white kids that are going to understand Latinos because they're going to have brown hearts, because the person that's spending all the time with them, Socorro, is teaching them. And they're going to speak Spanish. Austin, bájate de ahí, cabrón, bájate. Oh. Con permiso, Socorro. And when they fall, they're going to get what we got when we fell. Mira, go to the top, cabrón, and fall all the way down. So you can break your head wide open. Súbele, súbele. And when that mother tries to discipline her kid, it's not going to work because she's not there. She's going to come home. Come here this instant. I didn't even do nothing. You come here right now. Right now, right now. And when that kid walks for the first time and talks for the first time, the mother's not going to be there, Socorro's going to be there. She's going to have to hear about it that day. Señora, mira, today that baby estaba walking. Adam, I'm sorry, no Nintendo. Estaba, mira, el bebé, Austin, estaba walking, mira, walking. Y también talking, mira, pic, pic. Oh my God! Austin was walking and talking. Te estoy diciendo, cabrona, que estaba andando y estaba hablando. Did you get the video camera? Did you videotape him? Shit, what for? I don't remember. Gracias.
Recognize him from Last Comic Standing.
Yeah, there's been a lot of questions about my hair, from the color of it to the maintenance of it. A lot of fucking people hate my hair. You don't hate it more than I do, let me tell you. I think if I started using like Adderall, I think I might probably get my hair cut. But it's gonna stay with me, I think. This is the first time I went to go eat and I looked down and there's hair in my food, right? So I said, we get the waiter. I said, there's hair in my food. And he looked at me, he says, no shit. And he walked away. I've never had it this long. Even when I used to fight with my grandfather about the length of my hair in the 70s, I never wanted it this long. Man, it was hot in there. So I haven't got it cut in 3 years, and it's too much of it to use hairspray, too much of it to use gel. It's been with me so long, I feel bad getting rid of it. I've been invited to Sturgis. I think that's because I have long hair. Or, you know,
I love my parents so much. I lost my dad. I didn't lose him. I mean, I know where he's at right now. But see, that's another thing. Our funerals are different. You know why? Because Mexican funerals are catered. There's food. It's like a family reunion and a quinceañera all rolled up into one. Mexican funerals, unlike other funerals for Caucasians, I've been to a couple of white friends of mine who passed away. They're sad. They're there to mourn, as they should be. They're there very solemn, very quiet. They even cry quietly. The minister goes up and goes, "We are here to mourn the passing of Brother Bob. Brother Bob was a great family man, a loving father, all-around swell fella. Let us turn your hymnals to page 69. We shall sing, we shall gather at the river to prevent the Mexicans from crossing." Mexican funerals are different. You know, people walk in there and go, "Hey, kid, hey, I can't believe it. Chingo, they ran out of pan dulce. Oh, God. This cheap son of a bitch didn't even have menudo for his funeral. God.